Hello, everybody. Welcome to Tales of Initiative. We're doing Sunset on the Seas today.
Oh my god.
There's stead milk everywhere.
What? Oh, hi. Grab it. Grab that stead. Oh no, that was a bad. I shouldn't have.
I will have you know that one is steed milk.
That was steed milk. Sorry, there.
Steed milk. Okay, that's good. That's not so bad. It's still not great.
It fits the theme of this game.
It does. We are going to be playing Haley's chopped up version of Animal Adventures Faraway Seas.
Yay!
Which is kind of like is it called an expansion onto like 5e?
I think it is an expansion.
Yeah. It is
so like
a 5e compatible setting with rule sets.
Yeah. And I've kind of like smushed them together, read half the book, got most of the rules sorted. We're fine. Plus, we're only session 1. We're gonna do this for 3. So we'll see how it goes. Anyway, Sponers, we have them. Check them out. They're a good time.
Galley.
Someone pick your favorite.
I'm wearing
While
into
I
the
drink
AM
the
right
tea.
now.
Ooh.
With
You know what's really,
I like
really
it.
upsetting? I love so many of
just
Into
men's.
the AM clothing. Like, yeah, but it's menswear. And
Yeah.
like, because of my body shape, they just don't sit right. And it's really upsetting because I really want them.
Clothes
You gotta
have
do
no
that.
gender. I wear all of the men's shirts to Taekwondo too. So
I wonder if you could get away with like going a size down and then doing the old like scrunch and bunch rubber band trick at the back.
or you put cuts on the sides and then you do like the weird like knots and stuff on the sides of it too because it scrunches it up.
Yeah, I wear
could,
oversized
but
men's
then-
t-shirts only, so I don't know that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I have boobs.
We hadn't noticed.
I've never heard of them.
It's never come up before.
Mm-mm.
No.
Ever. What else we
No,
got?
well, they're
Patreon.
always up. Like, they're perky enough, but like,
Yeah.
it
Speaking
doesn't
of
matter. Like,
perky,
the tops are always too tight and they choke me and not in a fun way. I'm so sorry, Haley.
speaking of
Please
choking in a
continue.
nice way, check out our Patreon.
Where you will get some extra content.
I do have to point out that Haley, you asked like, what do you do at the top of the thing? And we said Sponers, Boners, Patreon, and Discord.
Yeah.
We
I'm
got the
giving you
boner in there.
boners.
It
I'm
was-
giving you the
yeah.
boners.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like it
Yep.
it was there.
I got you. Don't you worry.
And yes,
We're
remember,
Bonus.
Oh
What?
god, I can't stop. I've started doing shakas unironically, and as a oh my god, they're permanent. They're permanent now. They're
What's a
permanent.
shocker?
They're in there. This a shaka.
Shaka.
Ah,
different
gotcha.
than
Not the shocker. Experience. Anyway, yeah. And then what else is there? There's the Discord.
there
If
is.
you feel like being a part of the nonsense.
I don't know if anybody
check it
wants to
out.
anymore
It's
now.
a good time to be part of the nonsense. It's a great time.
Everybody
So
wants
much
to.
fun.
We're a fun bunch.
We are.
Yeah. So this is like my second time DMing live,
Mm-hmm.
which is interesting because I'm so nervous, guys. So we're gonna work together. We're gonna do this.
We got you.
It's fine. The best part about anxiety is being honest, and it helps you get through it. So
That's true.
you guys are going to be all animal adventurers today, which I'm very excited for. And the world that this is kind of set in is called the Faraway Sea. And you guys live on the edge of a multiversal split where frequently storms cascade over Flotsam, the kind of like makeshift town that you guys live, and new islands come within searching distance, within exploring distance, all different shapes, sizes. Some of them return, some of them never do. But yeah, that's where this is the setting that you guys live in, and you guys are adventurers, visited quite a few, I'd say, over the time as they Sometimes they're there for 8 hours, and sometimes they're for 3-4 days. But that's probably the most amount of time. So, and then there's a new island ready to come by. Yeah, that's pretty much the world setting. And we guess we'll get into it. Is there anything else we need to do? So, lost. Beautiful. All right, let's do it.
You're doing it, Haley.
Am I talking too much?
So proud
No!
of you.
You're the DM. This is your out. Well, technically 3 hours. This is your 3 hours, Haley.
All right. Okay. So, the Flotsam Exchange buzzes with life, a chaotic maze of stalls, carts, and makeshift tents crammed into every available space. Hawkers shout over each other, vying for attention as they peddle everything from rare spices to glinting jewelry. The air is thick with the scent of salty fish, fried foods, and the sweet tang of fruit. Flotsam Exchange is a mixed bag of humanoid and awakened animal denizens. As merchants haggle loudly and children race underfoot, pickpockets and shady characters drift through the crowd. The clatter of coins, the constant hum of conversation, and the calls of seabirds create a backdrop of unending energy. You guys are all spending your time in the Flotsam Exchange, which is the markets in Flotsam, waiting for the next island arrival. We're going to go starting with Taylor. I would like you to introduce your character and what they're doing at the markets.
Alrighty. So, Sammy is a 2.5 foot tall grey otter. She's got the dark grey at the top and then that light grey underbelly. And strapped around her back like a bow is a harp that's almost like a cello. Like, it's to a human it would be a harp, to an otter it's borderline a cello, and it's just carrying it very oddly. Around her waist is a bunch of multicolored skirts sort of been cross-stitched together, so cross between a pirate skirt and Edie's fey dress. And she's scampering between the different stalls looking for a skull.
A skull!
A skull.
Ooh. All right, so as you are walking through the stalls, it's really quite squishy for most of the humanoids that walk through. But for you, it's not so bad. You're kind of able to kind of like squish and slip between people's legs. And you head towards a dimly lit stall with a black tarp covering its front. You see a shifty dealer, a little almost a puppy dog, a puppy bulldog, gestures for you to approach, revealing a collection of suspiciously acquired items, from lockpicks to strange crystals. You see a skull there as well, and his wares suggest a lack of formal ownership. He says, hello, hi, hey, welcome, please come closer.
Oh, hello. Oh,
Hi, yes, welcome.
um,
What can I do for you? You seem to be coming here with purpose.
yes. I came here for one thing, but you have many things that I could use. What would be the best for, channeling spirits?
Oh, this is exciting. Yes, absolutely. Okay, yes. And he like literally digs down, and you see his little puppy feet just like disappear as he kicks down into a pile of like treasures and their stuff as he delves below the desk that you're standing at. You see things kind of tossed behind as trinks and tings of metal clink on the ground, and he says, yes, got it. And he pops his head back out, and he pulls out this skull, and it's like a raven's skull, and it's got a carvings etched into the top of it. You're not quite sure what they are, but he's like, and this, and he pulls a Ouija board out, and he says, "This here, this is the boards don't never work. They're not real. But when you use this, it will work. This is guaranteed to work. Absolutely." And he kind of puts it out. And he's just like, "It's gonna be." And he like looks at how like eager you are to be buying this, and he's just like, 15 gold pieces. And you can tell he is like gouging you.
Oh.
And by the way, for everybody, I just want you to know, because there will be opportunities to buy things from like now and in the future, you guys all have 25 gold pieces.
Oh, beautiful.
Is that in addition to like our usual? Okay, cool.
Whatever you've usually got, you've got an extra 25 just because of the adventures you've already been on, the bits and pieces you've sold and collected.
Math.
Sorry, that face was me. I went to look at my character sheet and saw chat and the irredeemable things that Boner is up to in there. You naughty boy.
Oh no, it's because I'm not there telling him off.
I got it, don't worry. Robert, no!
Yeah.
Robert, yes.
Robert, yes.
Robert, yes. Yes, what does
you
Sammy
did hear
want
me.
to do?
You did hear me say I wanted to channel the spirits, not raise the dead.
Yes. I mean, I didn't give anything to you that you could raise the dead with. That'd be silly. Nonsense, really. And he like puts a crystal like back into his like pocket, and he's like, no. This is just to channel them, speak with them, communicate. I can see how much you wanted.
Yes, but I feel like that is a bit above what I'm willing to spend. Is there any way we could...
You can make a persuasion check if you want to, and
I would love to do that.
see whether or not just calling him out on it a little bit was going to do enough.
Yep. Oh, that's good. That's going to be a 19.
Nice. Lovely. So, yeah, you kind of call him out on the price gouge a little bit, and he's just like, oh, well, I guess, I kind of raised the price a little bit there for you. A bit suspiciously of me, I guess. You were quite eager. Price is 5 gold pieces. All right?
That we can agree on.
All right, lovely. And he looks really happy with that as he slides over the board and the raven skull with the carvings, and he holds his little paw out.
I dropped 5 gold.
Beautiful. And he is going to take that, and yes, that will be it. Now, you know that at some point you're going to have to meet up with the rest of your crew. Do you start heading there now, or is there anything else that you wanted to do?
Sammy's happy. She will go to the designated meeting place.
Beautiful. All right. Next, we are going to Mel. Would you please introduce your character and tell us what you are doing at the markets?
Me not dying. Sorry. So, amidst all of the bustling of all the animals and all the people who are at this market, standing at around 4 feet on 2 legs, not 4, you see an alpaca. An alpaca that has, like, you know, the
so
Bordeaux. It said 4 feet in the sheet.
On 2 feet, though, which means that, like,
on 4 feet, maybe on 4 feet, it's, you know, standing at 4 feet. So I would say probably maybe 6 feet tall.
6 feet tall, yeah.
Hell
Tall.
yeah. It's
No,
the
it's
tallest
that long
I've ever
neck.
been. Anyway,
I love
it's all I can be tall is in my fantasies and in my dreams and in TTRPGs. So you see, you know that like deep red that's not necessarily like a purple, it's a wine red, like a Bordeaux, Merlot sort of color. So her hair, she has like this really well done sort of like updo, and there's like a bandana that goes around it to just like kind of keep it out of her eyes. And she's adorned in like, you know, how sailors, they would have like silver as earrings, you know, so that if they ever got lost at sea, they would always have their funeral paid off. That's the tradition. Fun fact. And kind of like with bangles and all this other stuff. Adorned in like a really low V-top, despite the fact it doesn't have assets in any regard to warrant said V-top. I digress.
It's a statement. It's a statement.
Yeah. She has like the harem pants. They're like nice and loose and stuff, so they're very airy, so you have like a lot of space to walk around and stuff. She has a shield on her back, along with a silver longsword, and a crossbow. And she's wearing like she has like a lot of the pirate vibes of just like the loop earrings, like really dangly and stuff. And she's actually at a fruit vendor where she's holding 2 melons and kind of going back and forth in between each one. Well, I don't know. I'm starting to think that this one might be a little bit better. What do you think? And she's like gazing towards the fruit stall, you know, tenant, and she's leaning forward pretending that they're her actual melons.
Beautiful, beautiful. So there is what are we gonna do? What animal? There is a panther, and he is bipedal as well, and he is kind of leaning over the top of the stall with like a basket of berries, and there's like all these different exotic berries that you know have been taken from different islands, and he's like, well, why don't you try some of these? You could I'm more than happy for you to sample any of my merchandise.
I'll have to take you up on that offer, sugar. And she'll put the melons down and she'll just like reach for one of the berries. And she'll just like slowly sample it. Succulent. Now, if only a little bit of honey would go on top of it, I think we'd have a deal.
He like blushes a little bit behind his black fur. You can see that it goes red, and he's like, oh yeah, well, I mean, I could probably find honey somewhere. Yeah, give me a second. And he's gonna like disappear for a moment, and you can see him kind of like scrambling between some of the stalls, when you spot a tiger coming across, and she is wearing like a cute little bandeau top. She's got a high-waisted skirt on, and she's flicking her tail as she comes over to the fruit stand. And she steps like behind the stall, and she like looks around for a moment, and she's like, have you seen my husband?
Oh, I'm afraid he's a little preoccupied. I asked him to get something a little extra so that I can go ahead my merry way.
Ah, I see. Okay, that's no stress. Is there anything else I could get for you while he's gone?
Well, I'm kind of hoping for some rations, if you don't mind.
Yeah. And like, she kind of like goes obviously all the fruit is on display, but they've got regular stores just kind of like below, and she pulls out some rations, and she's just like, yeah, no stress whatsoever. And fuck, how much do rations cost? Do you know that?
I'm guessing like 5.
Like 10...
I want to say it's 1 gold for 2 days. It's like 5 silver a day, I think.
5 silver pieces for 1 day. So yeah,
gold for 2.
A gold for 2 days.
A gold for 2.
So how many days were you after?
I am such a nerd.
I think
I love it.
Nerd. No. Let's go for 4 days. So let's do like 2 sets of rations worth. So it'll be
cool.
2 gold.
So 2 gold. 2 gold, please, darling.
So, I'll reach in to like my little pocket, like just, the vast pocket of a V-neck that has no bosom to hold back whatsoever. So she just like has her coin purse in one of them, and she'll just take out 3 gold instead, and she'll give a wink to the tiger and say, "A little something for yourself, sugar."
Like, she like leans forward with both of her hands like on her chin. She's just like, "Well, isn't that interesting?" And then you see her husband, the panther, comes running back in with like a jar of honey, and he's like looking flustered with a little smile on his face, and he comes back and he's like, "Oh dear God!" And there's like a whole moment between the two of them before they look at you and they're like,
"Oh, don't
well,
worry.
I mean,
You could use that for later when the two of you make up. I have everything I need right now." Tali.
They both just look flustered as you, I'm guessing, head off towards the meeting place.
Mm-hmm.
And they both kind of look at each other, and then they're like, "We need to have a conversation." A good one. All right. Next up, wait, Mel, what was your character's name?
Bonnie the Butcher.
Bonnie.
Bonnie Butcher.
Bonnie the Butcher. The
Ooh.
article is
boy.
important.
How do you spell alpaca?
Alpaca.
C-A. Thank you. All right.
No problem.
Matt, you are up.
Hello.
Hello. Why don't you tell us who you are playing today and what you are doing at the markets?
I am playing a tiny little fox that mostly runs on all 4 feet, but when doing something will stand up and just like, twiddle little toe beans, occasionally claws to manipulate things, and then named Snuffles. Snuffles is moving about the area, the classic like red vulpine look with the sort of like black eyes and tufts of black on the ears, maybe tipped a little bit with white, and scurrying to and fro, snuffling namesake amongst the piles of stuff and merchandise, looking for something in particular, occasionally whispering like, "Any signs from above?" And just there's long, "Keep looking!" from much higher up in the sky.
Yeah. Beautiful. So you two are just running around investigating, looking for something in particular, you said? What are you keeping your eye out for?
Specifically looking for any sort of... Okay, I want you to know, I rolled this on the Ghost of Saltmarsh background, so this is not meant to be a joke, but judging by the energy that's been happening in this show so far, it will sound like it was. Looking for some magical wood. I am the shipwright. I repair the ship. I make sure that it is ship-shape and ready to sail. It's my ship. I've made it. I scavenged it from palm trees in a dream. And I will make sure it's still running. Be great to upgrade
Beautiful.
some stuff, though.
Yeah, absolutely. So, why don't you make an investigation check and do it with advantage as you are using...
Ooh.
What is the parrot's name?
I.
I?
Yeah.
Is it
I.
A-Y-E.
A-Y-E.
A-Y-E?
Love it.
That's amazing. I love it so much. Sorry, I had to write it before I could make a comment, otherwise it would just go out my brain and
Investigation. Coolio.
Yes, please.
I shall roll it. And by the way, for when it comes up later, for all of you people who like figuring out what class or something that someone's playing, or maybe I'm the only dork that does that based on what the rolls and the numbers are. Haley has been very kind and allowed me to shift something around, so my key ability score is going to be very different than what you might expect given my class. And my investigation check, an 18.
Ooh, very nice. Yeah, it doesn't take you long, and yeah, you are very similar to Taylor in a way that, and Sammy, that you were able to kind of flip and skitter between everybody's feet, and squish through the very, very slim sides between stalls, to get through this very quickly. And yeah, it doesn't take you long before you find magic wood. There is a humanoid, actually, just a plain old human standing there, and he's got all kinds of big wood.
Hey there, Baldy.
All kinds. Yeah, and hi, hey, how you going?
I'm going pretty well. I would like to potentially acquire some of that. I'm seeing some glitter. I'm seeing some pizzazz. I'm seeing some sturdiness that is of a magical quality. Would like it.
Yeah, absolutely. I can do that for you. No stress at all. What kind of magic are you looking for? Like, you can see here, there's multiple kinds. Different, more protection, element resistance. You could go speed. There are a few things that this wood can enchant your ship to do.
Let's say robustness. Let's say fortitude.
Robustness.
The ability
Yes.
to take a hit, because I don't trust our driver.
Oh, all right. Yes, we can absolutely do that for you. For sure. Let me see. And he's going to turn around and start picking up some bits and pieces and piling them onto a thing. I don't even know. Well, of course, this is the shop. You can buy whatever you want. No roll required. Unless, of course, you want a discount, I guess. And then he is going to pop the wood up onto the counter like a regular shopkeep would, and he says, excellent, this is going to be 5 gold pieces for this. Depending on how many pieces you're after. What are you trying to, it's going to be, let's say, 1 piece of this, let's call them bundles. Let's call them bundles. So 1 bundle is going to probably do a little bit, but 3 bundles will do a lot. This is how it works. All right? Done. That's my D&D ruling.
Man, this ship has a lot of bundles of sticks on it for sure.
Yeah, it does.
And it's not bundles of sticks. It's bundles of magical wood.
That doesn't
Another
help.
thing that, yeah.
Oh my, it's a little too much for me to handle.
I love that you said it, and Conlon and I immediately went to that discussion we had so long ago about who could say it in the
You said you wanted magic wood. I'm giving you magic wood.
You are
That can
giving
take
me
a beating, sugar.
Yeah, you are giving me plenty of bundles
How
of
many
wood.
inches? Say when.
Oh, that's a little too much.
It's not.
Seriously?
It's not.
Seriously?
Seriously?
Okay, that's impossible.
That's
I'm
impossible.
starting over.
Stop, guys.
Snuffles is going to just...
Sorry. Actually, and he grabs the bundles back. And he's like, sold out.
No.
All sold out.
Look what you did! Look what all of you did! You filthy minds! You ruined it!
I can't help it that I'm a No, I'm not gonna go with that.
Do you want these bundles of wood or not?
I would very much appreciate them. Yes, I shall have 10 gold worth.
Lovely. And then he hands you 2 bundles worth. And he also says, and because this is what we do here, and he hands you a little parcel that's like full of delicious teas.
Ooh. Ooh,
And he hands them across to you.
this is
He's
great.
like, my wife, she makes those as a sample, so if you feel like coming back, you can buy more, you know? And it's like, you can see there's like little homemade stand made of magical wood that's not going to do anything, that's just got like these little teas on it that are like with the little price, and then the little sample bags that he's just given you.
Well, thank you so much. This is quite adorable.
You're very welcome.
It shall fuel my long hours of work over your bundles of wood. I shall treat them well. Thank you!
You're welcome. This is how ships work. Bundles of wood.
Now carrying bundles of wood can't go all 4 paws, so just this
Yep.
boop, boop, tottering tail counterbalancing.
Beautiful. And you make your way to the pre-designed meeting space. All right. we're going to go to Common next. Would you please introduce your character and what you are doing in the markets?
So yes, my character is Kudo. Not spelled any way that you think it's going to be spelled, but that is.
How do I spell it then?
C-U.
Oh God!
D.
I literally
O.
wrote. Spell it for me then, with already writing a K.
Yep.
What does it go?
C-U.
Yeah.
D-O-B-H.
It's that Irish spelling again. No, Gaelic
This
spelling
character
again.
is insane. I want you all to know. I don't know when this happened. It just got away from me.
I love it.
Hold on. His name is Kubo?
Kudo.
Kudo.
Oh, Kudo.
The BH is silent.
Spelled phonetically like Kudoba.
Yeah,
What,
Kudoba.
what animal are you playing?
I am a I forget what they call it, a regular dog. That's the size that they're called. So yeah, Kudo is
Regular dog.
somehow.
I want you to know I'm writing regular dog TM in my notes for you.
Yeah, no, I mean that's 100% what it's called in the like pages for this book. So Kudo is carrying 4 shots, one of Irish whiskey, or whatever the equivalent of Irish whiskey is, another of Irish whiskey, and then 2 of whatever the equivalent of Japanese whiskey is. It has a solid mix. Whatever you want me to take out for
Suntory?
gold for that, I'll take that out. But 4 shots just sits them down at a bar, wherever, just one of the bars here. I'm assuming there are places.
There are absolutely bars off the side of the Flotsam Exchange. I'm gonna just keep asking you how much things cost when I should just do this myself. How much does fucking shots cost? Let me Google it.
That one I don't know. Yeah. Oh, like shots of liquor?
Yeah, right?
I mean,
That'd
that
be-
feels
that-
like
That'd be like
copper
3 copper.
pieces, right?
Yeah, 2 copper, yeah.
Yeah, cool. So just take off like a silver piece for the 4 shots? If there's a copper each? A few copper each? How many copper in a silver? 10?
Yeah.
Yeah, just take off a silver and be done with it.
How many silver in a gold? Is that 10 as well?
10.
Sure,
10.
that's fine with me. Yeah, okay. So yeah, sets those down, and sort of like settles into the seat. Kudo is a large, well, regular sized, I suppose, not large, regular sized, sort of reddish, blackish dog, with a kanji script bandana tied around his neck, wearing chainmail, a very, very large odachi on his back, and like multiple just like hand axes and stuff kind of like around his equipment. And a longbow, I suppose. It has a longbow strapped to his back as well. I am playing, I guess if it matters, a samurai fighter as my class, a dog samurai. And he says, only the hand of the races can write the true thing, before he takes a shot of whiskey.
Beautiful. Take a shot of whiskey. Make a constitution saving throw as you take that shot.
Fucking 21.
Yeah. First shot's beautiful. Down like a treat. Not the first time. Won't be the last.
Ooh, woo. Still your waters. Next shot.
Yep. Go for it. Roll a constitution.
17.
That one was a little bit spicier, but still fine. No stress.
That's what you get when you pickleback Japanese whiskey off of Irish whiskey.
Yeah.
I don't have anything good for this one, so he just takes another shot. Oh, that one's only an 11.
At 11, after the third shot, you're feeling... It just kind of like... you feel it. They're like... Normally, these 4 shots, nothing. This one, you just kind of get that little bit of a tingle and you just get that hot flush underneath your cheeks.
Last one.
Go for it. The dice are decide.
You didn't nat 1, did you?
That's a 5 off a nat 1.
It just
That's what I
goes.
get for giving myself 4 rolls right off the bat.
Oh my god! So like, so you
Just
take
in
this
time, Raiders.
shot
Yeah, hi Raiders from that 1. Welcome.
as you're shaking your head, just trying to get the spice of the last shot off. You go the last one, and you just take that. You do that little like hiccup. And you realize you've just breathed in liquor before you breathe and cough it all out, like out onto the table in front of you. It's like dribbling out of your nose a little bit. Like everyone else, and this is a crowded bar, is looking at you, and it's like it's just one of those ones where it's like you cannot stop. There's no hiding it. There's no you're dribbling, and there's it's a lot.
Once it all subsides, if everyone's still looking, he just let go or be dragged.
Nice. Beautiful. That is the best way to start. But you didn't get that last shot down, so that's not too bad. Could have been worse. Wasted. And what would you like to do now? Got to head to the predestined group, or do you want to grab some more shots?
Nah, he's out. Rolling on. He accomplished what he needed.
Lovely. Excellent. So, you guys continue. We start to head in your directions. Blech. Sorry, I'm so terrible at this. 1 second. Alright, as the usual buzz of the market continues, a sudden chill cut through the warm sea air, sharp enough to make you all shiver. The sun, once high and bright, is swallowed by dark clouds gathering with such speed, casting shadows over the stalls and leaving merchants and shoppers glancing casually at the sky. The first snowflakes drift down, impossibly delicate, swirling between the rows of colourful stalls. You hear a thunder rumble across the sea, followed by another flurry of snow, heavier this time, coating the driftwood streets with a thin layer of white. The familiar sounds of the market begin to quiet as everyone watches the snowfall with awe. This is no ordinary storm. It's a sign that Snowtide Island has entered the faraway seas. So we're going to do just a general luck check right now, and we're going to see who has been to the Snowtide Island before.
Ooh.
You guys can visit islands with other such intentions. There are always jobs when islands arrive. And so there is more than one reason to always like return back to islands when they pop up. So everyone roll a d20, and I want everyone to call out their number, and I've already picked my lucky number.
11.
11. Colin?
10.
14.
14!
Hey, yo.
Look who's getting lucky with all this wood.
He's getting, literally. So, you see the flurry of snow, and you know that one thing is familiar. This is Snowtide Island, so you get that little bit of knowledge, and you know that when you get to this island, everyone is going to be able to use a bonus action to dash, because you can skate and ski across the entire island, no matter where you are. And because you've been there before, the first time you do it, you don't have to do a check. So that's your bonus. And all right, so now something fun happens.
Ooh.
A murmur runs through the crowd as everyone realize what the snowfall means. You guys realize what the snowfall means. You all have are just about to meet back up at the predestined place, but an island arriving at the faraway seas is the race for fresh jobs and bounties. All at once, the adventurers and guild members and thrill seekers bust into motion, sprinting through the maze of stalls and weaving past startled merchants. you guys know that everyone is heading towards the orb, the observatory. I don't actually know what the thing is, but anyway, I will find it later. You guys are heading towards the orb, but as you guys are running, you actually see your rivals. They are also picking up pace and heading off, running towards where the orb, where you go pick up jobs. So what we're going to do now is we're going to roll to see who your rivals are. First of all, I'm going to get Conlon to roll a d4, and this is going to decide how experienced these rivals are.
I rolled a 4.
Good.
It's an extreme.
Yep.
One of
it's
the
an
two.
extreme. Yes. So these guys are champions,
Damn.
and only in a way that they're your level, but they are who you aspire to be. Like they kind of give you you get that feeling of you want to do what they're doing. They've already done everything that you've done before, and you wish that you had their knowledge. They get a couple of bonuses, but so do you. Yes,
Man,
as
way to
the-
krill the vibe, Conlon.
Good storytelling. This is good storytelling.
What the hell is Krill the Vibe? This has got to be an Aussie thing. I've missed this entirely.
No, I think
I think
she's
it was
doing
an
puns.
otter
I think
character
She's doing
thing.
otter puns.
I'm doing ocean puns.
Ocean puns.
Got it. I'm there now.
Mhm.
Incredible.
Mel, I would like you to roll me a d10.
A D10. See if I can count. My character can't, but I can. Let's see. I also got a 4. Yay!
So, one of them.
Uh-oh.
So this is going to be half of the group. So half of the group are hostile towards you guys. They don't like you. They're always happy to pick a fight, and they would like to just not. They're not impressed at all with your behavior, and the fact that you exist as a group. Taylor, could you please roll me a d10?
I helped. Yay!
Don't worry. The other half
we
are going to be
s-
thirsty for us.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we aspire to be like them, but they can't. Half of them can't stand us.
Yes. So it's like
Fan-
it's like Buddy and Incredible and Mr. Incredible.
You're not
from-
affiliated with
Yeah.
me.
Yes.
Oh my god. A 4.
Yay!
Never mind. Just hate. Utter detestation.
Should we re-roll or should we take the hate?
No,
hate?
let's do it. Let's keep it going.
All right.
Haters gonna
I'm
Good
hate.
just
enemies
gonna-
to lovers.
Yes.
I'm just gonna
Yes!
remove the second option there and just leave it as hostile. So all of them
Damn
are
it.
hostile towards you. Fantastic. So when you catch their eyes as they notice the storm ahead, the air picks up. There is a true storm happening right now, which you guys know. Island has arrived. It's time to go. They are glaring at you as a couple of them actually push some boxes of fruit and veg over in your path before taking off.
My cabbages.
Just to be.
My
Yes,
cabbages!
my cabbages! Now, you see your rivals take off. You've done this a few times now. You've got your tricks. As a team, how do each of you use each other's powers or weaknesses, or help each other's weaknesses make it through the race to the orb to find the best jobs? I'll leave it to you guys.
Consult the sheet.
Mana is stored
Yes.
in orbs.
How much mana is stored in the orb?
Let me ponder the orb.
Mm-hmm.
So one angle I'm thinking of is, so I have the class called the Watcher. So the Watcher is a different class that is part of more of the expansion rather than it is for like the traditional D&D classes that are available. And I took what is called Spider School, which means I can climb up buildings as fast as I can run. So
That's not scary at all.
Has anyone seen like the little like 2-panel webcomic that is such a meme of just like this something? I can't remember the first anthropomorphic thing, but it's just like, I can get away from you. I'm up high. And then it's just this goat in like a white villain suit, just mean mugging it, hands in pockets, and just walking casually, hoof in front of hoof up the wall, because there are those mountain goats that just do not give shits about gravity. And it's just honestly the most fuckable goat villain I've ever seen. Scaling this wall. Just man. Like, that's what I'm picturing.
That is awful. Yeah, so I mean,
but you love it.
You can do that.
You can do it. I'm not going to. You can do it. Because my thought process is like going high and then some people going low to kind of like do like a cutoff sort of thing. So going like on top of buildings or running on top of the stalls and stuff. That's one of them. Or moving at least 10 feet and then attacking somebody where I can. It could be like slingshot. Either one of those. Excuse me, either one of those two. So, because I have no magic right now, I'm kind of useless with that regard. So,
what about everyone else? What are you gonna do?
Taylor.
Okay. So, I don't know if it's going to call for rolls. I can either...
Taylor, you should ride on my back.
Oh my god. Yes.
Otter.
The bar will be our meeting spot, would have been our meeting place. Launch myself onto your back. Wedge myself between all your weapons. And then I am going to... Do I boost you or do I? You know what? I guess
what's our goal here? I'm not.
Just
get there before they get
all
there.
up. Okay.
So pretty much getting to the orb, to the job board as quickly as possible. The quicker you get there, the more jobs you'll have. The better jobs, the more paying jobs, or a job at all. Because sometimes you see everyone running. Like there is like you say almost 30% of the people that were just in the market took off running towards the job board. So like everyone, once the island arrives, they know that the good jobs are going to go quick. This is like an entire city of competition. And you just happen to spot your rivals.
Do we all have to be there first, or is the goal to just
No, technically not, but like then you are the one picking the job. So it's up to you. Perfect. You normally would say that like teamwork is the best way to do it. Everyone seems to be trying to work as a team, but also you guys could be your own sort of team and have your own. If maybe it's pre-discussed. This is what you always do. You always do. I don't know if you can hear Doug. I'm so sorry.
Bit, yeah.
Doug wants in on the gig too.
Maybe always, you just send two of you off to get there as quickly as possible, or you all go your own way to see who can get there first and just pick the job with the most amount of money, or something along those lines. Like,
okay,
I'll give you time to discuss it for a little bit before I go. The roles are going to decide how quickly you get there versus. It's going to be a roll off. So pretty much everything you do is going to be a roll-off between me and you, and whether or not you succeed to anything that the rivals are currently doing ahead of you to impede your way.
I have an idea. If it's okay if I jump in and get this.
Yeah, because I'm torn between two options.
Okay.
So
I am going to Can I world build someone that's on the other team? Just real quick.
Yes. Oh fuck! I'm so sorry. I
No,
completely forgot that we were gonna do that. All right. So, as you guys make eye contact with the rivals in front of you, starting with Matthew, let's go with the first rival that you see. Tell me about them and what they look like and what they're doing.
Because it immediately slammed into my head. This is because we like aspire to be them. We like them, and I think that there's like, I think Snuffles is like smart, is like keen of thought, but like sometimes just has a struggle like putting things together, like putting the clues together, and like would not be a puzzler. And there is this hound on the other team, big jowls, long floppy ears, and is absolutely like the kind that casually wears a monocle, has a magnifying glass, is like, you know, Sherlock Hound looking. And there's just this exchange of like, oh, I'm gonna get you this time. And I'm going to, can I just go straight into what I would do for the challenge?
Yeah.
Okay. I will say, I, and you know what to do. And then, I. And the parrot swoops down carrying like a little stick that we always, have him carry, and I'm going to cast darkness on the stick and just whoomp, shroud their group in pitch black darkness.
Yes! All right, excellent. So I'm going to give them disadvantage, and this is just going to be a D20 roll off.
Okay, just raw D20s. Let's do this.
Yeah, this is just actually no. What skill do you think you're using?
I would say Arcana. I'm doing magic, or it could be
cool.
like I'm good at both Arcana or Sleight of Hand.
Let's say Arcana, and I'm gonna just quickly. I just need to go to their page. Where are they? Oh yes, wait, they're up here. So
My RT dice are treating me well today. For now.
all right, yeah. So,
And
as
now you jinxed it.
cast this
Okay.
darkness, and does he drop the stick on them, or
He's
does he
just going to
fly
keep
with them?
flying with them because
yeah.
this particular parrot, to potentially give you a clue behind the curtain, has the ability to see through magical darkness. So
Yes,
Nice.
absolutely.
just flying along and just this bubble of darkness, and they're just crashing into things.
Lovely. So yeah, they literally, you see like the bubble moving with the group, and then out of nowhere the bubble stops with this loud like crash, 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 and you see like half a stall just collapse, and the bubble stops moving like forward, but just like you can see the parrot just kind of like keeping it over the top of them as they try to like figure out how to get out of this mess.
Amazing.
So they are hindered significantly as you continue on. All right. Now,
I rolled a 23,
going back-
if it matters. I don't know.
Yeah, sorry, I forgot to ask because my roll was so bad.
It was so bad. Okay, gotcha. Fair.
I should have asked. I just assumed. I was like, I didn't hear any swearing on your side.
You know what I roll. You know the general third category of where I roll.
You
Yeah.
min-maxer.
Yeah.
I'm not a Bill Max. I'm just a Joe O'Brien. I react to the dice.
We're gonna do Conlon next. Tell us
Yeah.
about the rival that is standing beside you, or not beside you, in front, that is now covered
Yeah.
in darkness.
Yeah, you can't see anything. I'm done. There we go.
No.
No. This is gonna be a poll.
I should have made you roll initiative, and that's the order we done it in. But I'm just choosing initiative, so it's fine.
So for those of you that have played Sly Cooper, this is fucking Carmelita Fox, essentially, from Sly Cooper. A fox, we'll go with that, which is fine. Matt, sorry.
There could be multiple foxes.
Yeah.
We're all foxy here.
And we'll go like paladin. So sort of the antithesis to Kudo's like sort of Ronin samurai fuck it nature. Kind of opposite of Matt's thing, not an aspirational thing, but just flirtatious and adversarial all the time. Apparently she hates Kudo. Kudo, it's a love-hate relationship. That's how it works. There's got to be hate some side on one side. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if
Enemies
anything
to
else.
lovers arc.
Perfect.
I'm just looking at
Beautiful.
Carmelita Fox. Right. I did not know this character. I knew Sly
Smash.
Cooper, but yeah. Oh yeah.
You
Yeah. This is.
Hear
Can
me
you
out.
post in recording chat for me so I can see?
I
Yes.
will do it. Or
Yes,
actually, Matt can
absolutely.
do it. Yeah,
I'm
Matt's
gonna,
got it.
I was gonna
Don't
put it in
make
the
me Google
vid.
things right now.
Specifically, Carmelita Fox from Sly Cooper 2. I feel the
okay.
need to
Okay.
go ahead and specify that. That's important.
I'll refine, enhance.
Yeah.
Enhance. Oh my.
We'll do, Mel next.
Ah,
Who's
damn
the
it.
next rival that is currently surrounded by darkness that we can't see, but you can see.
So
You
it's
know,
funny
they're in there.
because when I made this character for the rival, I didn't realize the angle that Taylor was going. So so the rival that Bonnie is not too keen on, to be honest, is Wanda the Siren, who happens to be a sea otter. It's a joke of the siren and the
Mhm.
So it's the same vein where my character is very influenced by Blanche from Golden Girls. So it's the same vein of like a very dolled up sort of sea otter where she has like kind of a similar hair color, fur color of like kind of that Merlot deep red sort of vibe, and has a little bit more oomph, more assets to worry about than an alpaca would. And every time that Bonnie sees her, it's more of like the lines of, "Oh, that harlot, that slut." So it's she's not particularly fond of Wanda, and she thinks she could do a much better job at, there's only one person that everybody needs to have eyes on, and it has to be her. So I would say that's Wanda. I think Wanda would be more of like the roguish type, kind of along the same veins of being a pirate. Certainly more of like, if we're going on pop culture references, like Assassin's Creed, Black Flag, like that kind of, So I'd say that's Bonnie's rival.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. It's great. Taylor, you're up. Who's the rival that you see that just gets crashed into the darkness? Oh, you're muted, dog.
Sorry, thank you. It's going to be a red panda, a little firefox. I'm feeling wizard vibes, so seeing some of their necromancy spells in the past has sort of influenced the college that Sammy has attended, to be able to communicate with the dead and be able to extract secrets from the past by these spirits and stuff. So heavily inspired by them, but the inspiration that this little red panda gives grates on their nerves by how much Sammy likes them and like wants to learn from them. And my train fell off the tracks. The tracks ended, and I've careened off a cliff.
No, it's fine. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
That's lovely. I love it. I love it. I'm so excited to what is everyone doing? You saw the darkness. You see what else are you doing now that the team has been hindered?
I will jump onto
Kudoba's.
Kudo's back. I was like, wait, where are my notes? Jump onto Kudo's back.
Mm-hmm.
And go, Hayaku! And cast guidance.
Beautiful. Make a athletics check to power through the crowd and dodging obstacles and whatnot as you
Me?
continue to do it. Yes, please. And we're rolling to see if these guys can get themselves up.
What does guidance do?
D4.
You have a D4 to ability checks and
23
Ooh.
for athletics.
Yeah.
there we go.
Beautiful. So, you see, you kind of like take off, you jump over the one of the stalls that's blocking the path the darkness was swallowing, and you see the fox starts to pull herself out of the darkness, and you can see that she's like got her hand reaching back in, but she's pulling her the rest of her group out, and they are getting up. Mel, what is Bonnie doing to get to the orb?
I think Bonnie would be. Just because Matt was kind of disturbed by it, I think we're gonna go with the angle of climbing up the building and then kind of doing the parkour running between like the buildings and stuff, like jumping over the big gaps and whatnot. So
Yeah.
parkour,
Yeah. Parkour.
parkour.
Parkour. All right, beautiful. Yeah, make an athletics check
Away.
with advantage, because like I mean, you're kind of just having to dodge like veranda things and like little balconies and flower pots and other things that are on a wall, but not really like you can kind of just walk around them. So it's not too bad, but there are, trip hazards ish.
I said I was a watcher. I never said I was a good one. So, okay, because like
Just because you
Caroline-
watch doesn't mean you can see.
the line of thinking being like, okay, let's avoid all the crowds altogether and just like basically circumvent all the nonsense and like go around that way.
Yeah.
So, with advantage. Ooh! I'd like to thank Matt's dice for that. That's gonna be by Raven and Riddle,
Raven
by
and
the
Riddle
way,
sponsor.
another one of our sponsors.
Yeah. Nice.
It's my Alma dice, and we got 21.
21. Beautiful. Yeah. You are just like casually strolling along the walls. What were you saying?
Nothing important. I was gonna say,
Okay.
unfortunately, we have done a sponer now, which means that we have to go back into the loop, and boners have to be next.
Ah, yes.
Yes. Bonus.
Ah,
have to be
damn
next,
it.
Yes. Yeah.
I mean,
And
I
yeah,
already gave that one stall of a couple a boner already, so.
Yes. Yes, you did. So, yes, you are just casually trotting, with your two legs. Do the front legs just go like this?
I think so. Just.
Yeah, nice. As you make your way across the orb, and you see that the rival group below have finally figured out that they're going to need to split up, so then the darkness can't follow them. But you are easily making your way across as the group has split up. And who do you think that the parrot would be following once the group has decided that they need to? For Matt's character.
I was just gonna say, I is not my.
I is yours.
Aye.
No, I'm asking.
Okay.
Please.
Sorry.
Who the rival they're going to follow?
Who are they? Okay.
The group is split up. So
Yeah.
who is it going to follow, or is it going to give up and come back to you, or what are they going to do?
I think if they
They roll
split
high
up,
enough to be smart.
I think if they split up, they're going to. I is gonna. Yeah. I don't know, so let me roll for it. Did my job, right? It just flies back to me. Like, it's just like they split up. I don't know what to do. It's like you could ask.
Beautiful. Yeah. So it returns to you, and I'm guessing you drop the darkness, so then you're not now surrounded by darkness.
I can actually surround myself because I can also see through
you
it.
can
So
also
I'm
see.
just there's now this bubble bobbing along with the group. I'm not gonna get them in it, but I'm gonna keep it for me just for now.
Yeah. Beautiful. And Conlon, no, you're already running with Thingy. So yeah, you guys are all on your way, and you have beat them all in their checks versus your checks. So you have made it to the orb.
Hell yeah!
Ah!
Ah!
Ah. All right. Brain, where is it?
I don't have it.
I don't.
I don't even know where mine is half the time.
I think I lost mine in transition coming home from work today, so.
You guys have
Yeah.
brains.
It's a brain cell. I'd like to think of it as a
Yeah.
brain because it's at least one.
We are channeling the world we wish we lived in, so we have a brain collective that we all kind of share.
We're a hive mind.
Yes. All right. So what we're gonna do
The
is
worst.
we're going to see who got there first because you guys split up, so you guys aren't together. So we're gonna
Right.
see. Each of you succeeded in your checks to like get there as quickly as possible. You guys are gonna get there first, so we're just gonna do a initiative roll off to see who got there first.
Okay. Here we go. Yeet. Not me.
I don't know. I'm giving you a run for your money on the bottom
I
side.
don't know. I don't know, Matt. Oh, shit. Really?
Yeah, I only got a 4.
You're muted, Taylor.
Did you want to roll because you were the one running?
It's fine.
I'll keep
Yeah.
casting guidance as well.
Can you add guidance to initiative?
Yeah, it's an ability
Nice,
check.
Yeah. So yeah, add a d4 to that initiative, and we'll see if you because you two could make it there together. You didn't split up.
It's with the guidance, that's a 22.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So the other two, you guys are getting there quickly. There's no doubt in that. Like those initiative rolls didn't slow you down or anything like that. It was just putting you in order.
Gotcha.
So it looks like Kudo and Sammy are arriving to the job board first. There are quite a few jobs. It looks like there are 8 jobs up on the job board. You guys have got time to either pick, like, choose an option. Like, are you looking for the most amount of gold? Are you looking for the most interesting task? Or you can just grab a random task and roll a d8.
Ooh.
And you guys know, like, it's polite to just take one job. Like, it's rude. Like, as a crew,
Take them all.
as a crew, you're not going to be trying to like take more than one. And you know that when islands arrive, that you don't. They could stay there for 8, like I said, 8 hours, or they could be there for days. And it's up to you to figure out how that's going to go.
Stack the quest log.
Are we all comfortable with me grabbing the one worth the most gold, or has the highest reward, or what one's the most interesting looking, the most dangerous looking?
I'd
Whatever
say-
our rivals will go for, I want that one.
I'd say it's between highest gold or most interesting. Those I feel like are very on vibe. I don't know which one would be.
Because they'll be
Which one-
bragging rights what the one most interesting.
No, so like you guys got there early enough. I can give you both the top 2, the most interesting slash best rewards. And
Yeah.
so, first one is a beast study. So it is to find an exotic beast called the snowbound strider, and it is either 100 gold pieces for notes or 200 gold pieces of proof of a successful encounter with it. Or there is the this one here actually is the most interesting, because you guys know that when you go to an island, there is the heart of the island. The reason a lot of the adventurers go is to collect the hearts of the islands and take them back with them, sell them for good money, or keep their magic for themselves. It's
Moana.
yeah, Moana, exactly. But a lot of these end up like you do know a couple of you have found them that it's not something that is it's something that is rare but not super rare, as like I said, there are infinite islands that appear every 2 to 4 days. So like they're everywhere.
There's not gonna be a nature goddess that gets really angry at us and follows us around because of it.
No. And in fact, if you've dealt with them before, actually everyone make me a history check to see who
I think I get a free one.
you do get a free one.
I'm a hunter. Well, watchers are technically hunters too, so we have that little bit where there's a type of monster we can focus on. So is it a monstrosity or a fiend?
No.
Damn it, never mind.
So close.
So close, and yet so far. Nope. And the dice are saying, nah, you don't know shit.
Taylor, did
I
you
got a 12.
12? And Colin?
11.
11. Okay. Yeah. No. So, what is Snuffles? I keep thinking it's going to be a regular name, and then it's Snuffles. Snuffles is the only one that has experienced them and knows them before, but a lot of them can be like curses on an island. So in fact, you removing this is beneficial for either inhabitants or someone, or you could be freeing a spirit trapped inside, or it could, like, there are lots and lots of variations on these hearts and what they are like capable of. And yeah, you are aware of that, and this job wants the heart of this island. So rather than you selling it after receiving it, if you manage to get it, like, a lot of the times you go there just looking for jobs, or you go there looking for this item. This is someone that specifically wants it, and they're willing to pay up to 200 gold pieces to get it. So you know that that's probably pretty good price. You could probably get more if you like shopped around for a specific buyer, but like this is a pretty good price for like going and getting this thing.
It's a nice guaranteed minimum.
Yes, a guaranteed minimum. That's exactly right. So they're the two. Like, there are plenty of jobs, but that's the two that are going to pay the most.
If we do find the heart, do we have to keep it in a jar of dirt?
I
No.
got a jar of
Dirt.
dirt.
I got a jar of dirt. And guess what's inside it?
God, we're old.
I was about to say those movies aren't that old. I'm not Googling it. I don't want to know. Don't say it in
No,
chat.
yeah,
I'll ban
don't.
you. Don't you dare.
I know I was in primary school when the first one came
Years
out.
old.
No!
Old enough to drive for sure. Probably old enough to
Drink?
vote.
Oh no, I just remembered when. Nope, I'm not.
Oh, Matt, you're not gonna want to know.
No, I don't want to know. I'm gonna drink and ignore it.
2003.
Ugh. I barfed a little bit.
21 years old.
No.
I was 12.
It is the first one's Curse of the Black Pearl, isn't it?
Yeah.
Sorry,
Curse
I
the
was
Black
11.
Pearl.
I was 10.
I was 11.
And it's David Jones' Locker on Stranger Tide. No, on Stranger Tides is the last one. At World's End on Stranger Tides, and then the fifth one doesn't exist. Dead Man's Chest.
And then there's all
Yeah.
the sequels in Hell and The Good Place.
Nah, we're good.
Okay. I am feeling I want to encounter a creature.
That sounds cool.
I have
I
more
don't-
perks too.
I
With
don't think
regards to
there's a wrong
tracking.
answer.
No.
Honestly, none of the jobs are boring. None
Yeah,
of them are.
No, it's not that we don't think we're boring. We're thinking like, what is the most edgy, edgy?
Yeah.
What
I mean,
what would
you
our
know what's
rivals do? Do we know that?
So, okay, so I'll just go through it because why not? So there's like flossed flora specimen wanted. So like a little parts wanted to be collected. There is lost cargo. So someone lost their ship and their bits and pieces the last time that they were there, and they need that to be retrieved. There is a transport one. So like a what is it called? Where you
Bless you.
protect people.
Escort quest.
Escort quest. There is just
Why?
and there is a missing adventurer quest.
I think we
What
know
am
what
I
happened to
laughing about?
the escorts.
Is that I'm
One of the questions
Aw.
we'd be really good at.
Really
Yeah.
good. I got all this wood for a reason.
I actually started laughing at that because I was like, in my head, I was like, oh, does that mean we have to walk at the walking speed of whoever
Also-
we're escorting?
Yeah,
But then
uh,
Matt laughed and I jumped into the escort.
I immediately
Yeah,
had
that was-
a trauma response to escort quests. I actually think either the beast or the heart is pretty dope.
Yeah.
one of my flaws is I'm always changing my mind. Well, most of the time. So the fact that I'm torn between these two quests
That
is
is
just
on
amazing.
brand.
On brand.
Could always we could roll for it.
I'm gonna
and
roll
then
for it.
If we're disappointed, we know what the answer is.
All right, I'm gonna roll. Highs, it's the creature. Lows, it's the heart.
Okay.
High. I rolled an 18. It's the creature.
I'm
Go
good with
find
it.
I
ourselves.
grabbed the
some-
creature.
Beautiful. You grab the creature job board job notice thing, and you snatch it. Snatch that. And moments later, the rest of your group arrives, plus a crazy amount of people that are just like clambering, jostling everywhere, eager to snatch up the best opportunities while there is them available. A lot of people will still go just to like adventure themselves. A lot of people won't go without a job, so it just depends on however people think. But in the midst of this chaotic scene, after you all arrive, a small, disheveled man. He stands alone, muttering to himself as he scans the crowd with a worried gaze. You can see he is dressed in tattered wintered clothing that seems out of place in Flotsam's typical warmth, and he looks like he's been here for some time. His clothes are dirty and worn, and his face is unshaven, with shadows under his eyes, and he's clutching a frayed map to his chest. He seems lost, trying to get someone's attention, but failing. And he's kind of just like off to the side of the job board, and he's kind of been shoved as everyone's going. But as you guys have a job, you kind of pick him up as you notice. But you don't have to do anything with him, but he's there.
I want to give him one of the food rations that I grabbed from the stall that I so happily ended up purchasing, because one of the tenets of the being a watcher is to protect the innocent. So, gotta make sure to keep them fed. Well, sir,
Nice.
I hope this little ration will be enough for you.
Yeah. Oh my God, thank you. Oh yes, absolutely. And he gingerly grabs the ration off of you while still clutching the frayed map in his hand, and he's like, "No, not many people have shown much kindness around here. I've been a bit lost. And he kind of just like shrinks back into himself as he continues to like eat his the rations that you've just given him."
Well, it looks like you got something mighty important in your other hand there. I take it that's what you're worried about?
Yes. I got to get back to the island, Snowtide. I came here 3 weeks ago for supplies, but the ruffians, scoundrels, the pirates, they destroyed my boat, and they took my compass, and the compass is the only way safely to get through the ice, getting back to Snowtide Island. And you can tell that he's like quite nervous, quite shaken. He doesn't have like any weapons on him whatsoever. His clothes are like and he looks like he's like sweating too through his like this winter clothes. And his like beard is scraggly as he's like, I need to get back. And he kind of like, you're unsure if he's like fearful when he talks about the ruffians that's destroyed his ship, or just exhausted.
Well, you have a mighty crew here that could happily lend some assistance. Don't you all agree?
What?
This fine man here, and I'll like walk behind the old man and like put my hoof on his shoulder. This fine man here needs to have a ride home, Snuffles. We can't leave this poor man all alone here on the island, can we?
In terms of possibility, we absolutely could. But
Snuffles!
What? I'm just taking it literally.
I'll be more than happy to pay my way. I reward you gold and knowledge about the island. But I don't. And he like pats himself down. He's like, everything I had to buy supplies with, I've spent. But if you take me home, I've got plenty to pay you with.
See,
information if you need it. And he kind of like stumbles to himself. He's very nervous. The first people that have spoken to him in 3 weeks politely.
Oh God, the poor man.
No
shit.
He's so
What is he?
mean.
He is a dwarf, and he's got like white beard.
The parrot flies down and lands on Snuffles' head. Knowledge is good. We could probably take him on.
Yes. Yeah. The only thing is that I need you to. I need someone. There's something. This makes it a bit harder. I need you to get my compass back from the otters. And he like looks at Sammy, and then like looks back at the group. And like Sammy, immediately you know who he's talking about. There is like this notorious otter gang that just like are mischievous as fuck. And whether or not you were a part of them and you left, or you just know about them, you know that they are awful. They destroy, they steal, they pilfer, and they collect to create this like giant nest of a labyrinth that they hide out in somewhere else.
I know you've pitched them as villains, but I love them. Just imagine.
Yeah. I mean, everyone, including you guys, are villains.
Yeah.
You know, in a way, like there is like everyone is all competing against one another. These guys just happen to be a little bit more nasty, in a way that like they'll destroy your shit to get ahead.
Yeah.
Oh my God, we're One
On
Piece.
the gig economy.
Yes, 100% it is. Yeah.
Yes.
I'm so excited.
Welcome.
Gaio.
What is that very
Find the One
territorial?
Piece.
They absolutely are, and I must have what is it, moored my boat at the wrong dock. I shouldn't have. But if to safely get back to the island, safely get to my dock. So like my house, I have my own private dock, somewhere that people don't normally make it to, and I can get you there if you can get my compass. It'll lead us there. Protect. Do you have a ship, right? You have a boat?
Do we have a boat here?
Indeed we do.
I'm gonna say we have a boat.
I'm just asking. I
Yeah, but imagine if you guys just said no. You can
We have a
like,
raft.
Yeah, a raft. That works. Yeah, if you can get my compass back, then for sure we'll I can get there safely. Plus a reward. Reward, yes, reward. He strokes his beard.
Well, I think it'll be mighty easy for us to get that back. What do y'all say?
I cannot confirm if it's easy or not, but we should absolutely do it, because I think information's good, extra payment's good, a cool magical compass that'll save us hazards when we go there, and apparently there's large chunks of ice that could ruin our ship, and I haven't integrated the more appropriately fortuitous planks of wood into our bow. So yes, I believe we should.
In this world, you just place.
I love it.
So good.
It's great.
It's so good. It's so
This is
good.
2 weeks
All
in a row I've had a voice that no one was expecting, and it keeps getting Conlon.
It's so good. So he was also going to introduce himself, and his name is Stan. Hi, Stan. Stan's my name. What were your names?
I am
I'm
Snuffles.
Samantha.
Samantha. Lovely to meet you.
But you can call me
Snuffles.
Sammy.
Oh, Sammy. Sammy, Snuffles, and who's that on your shoulder? My head.
Hi!
On your head. Hi. And you lovely creature. And he like looks up your neck or stopping at your face.
Well, ain't you a tall glass of water?
I am. My name's Bonnie, dear. Bonnie the Butcher.
Beautiful Bonnie. And you.
Stutter.
Kudo. Kudo.
What?
He's a good
Kudo.
boy.
Sorry, he like literally
Scratch your neck.
he, lifts his like ears up so he can like hear you better, and then he's like, okay, all right, yes, good boy. Well, should I wait here?
Made a great decision.
How can I get my entire cast to call me a good boy? I know.
What shall we? I meet you at your boat. Or you meet you back at the boat if you're going to do this. Thank you, I appreciate it. He's like, you've accepted, correct? Sounds like you have.
Yes, we have.
All right. Well, I'll meet you at the docks then. The real docks. The docks that I know now are the real docks after 3 weeks of being here.
Oh God. This poor man.
Finishes the the ration.
Bonnie will give him a second one just so that, because the poor guy looks like he hasn't been doing that hot for the last 3 weeks. So
Giving him both of your melons.
Yeah. both
no,
melons
only one
now
melon,
done.
dear. The other one needs to be saved for dessert.
So, with the crowd around the orb still jostling and shouting, Stan's plea offers an unexpected chance, one that promises more than the usual notice board job. And that's where we're going to take a break.
Yay!
Indubitably.
Toilet break. Get your bathroom snacks.
Wesselton.
Everything's...
And we'll see you back here shortly.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Don't go away.
I'm muted. Ha, we're back! We're doing well. We're doing great. We're doing fine. Everything is fantastic. All right.
Yes, it is, because you're DMing, and this is an awesome adventure.
Hell yes! Exactly. Correct. Everyone in
Everyone-
chat, say how great Haley is doing right now. Do it.
Yes,
Hashtag
all the
praise Haley.
thank you.
Haley's incredible.
Send Haley celebrations. On-screen celebration. You got to go to Haley. Ugh. And send that one. There we go.
Gigantify all of the Haley like emotes that we got. Hashtag praise Haley.
I'm trying to work
There
out
we go.
what that
Yay!
is, and I'm unsure if that's me being terrified of lightning coming through, or if it's like me taking the piss about something. I can't remember what it is. Anyway, it
What?
looks like I'm so scared.
Aw.
You guys are heading towards the Otter Pirate hideout. Unless there's anything else you guys want to do. Because I'm not controlling you.
I mean, I would personally love to do those 2 stall caretakers, but
What else is
You've
in
got a
this- on
timer.
this island?
The island has a short amount of time that it is there, so you want to get over there as quickly as possible.
see.
So, following a winding path of planks and precariously connected wooden bridges through the edges of Flotsam, you eventually reach a secluded section of the floating city where makeshift structures thin out, leading to a quiet cove of tangled driftwood and old hulls. Here, between the broken masts and crates bobbing in the gentle waves, you spot the hideout of the notorious Otter Pirate Gang. A series of half-sunken ships and rafts are cleverly linked together, forming a labyrinth of floating platforms and tunnels. Piles of stolen treasure glint here and there, just out in the open. Shining metal trinkets, colourful bits of cloth, and pieces of dismantled equipment, all arranged in messes of heaps across the planks. A few otters lazily swim between the platforms, while others chatter from their lookout spots, always watching for interesting newcomers or shiny objects to pilfer. Yeah. That's what you can see.
So how do we want to go about doing this? Blown to hell!
Do we know how many members there are specifically of this pirate gang?
I mean, there's a lot of them. Oh, you meant that. Okay.
No, that's
Make
Taylor
it-
asking.
Make a history check, Taylor.
Okay. 4. I have no clue.
You're like, there is somewhere between 4 to 8 on their crew. And you know that there are also just other otters that hang out with the crew, if that makes sense. They got groupies as well.
Groupies.
hmm Some raccoons.
Mm-hmm.
Raccoon groupies.
Yeah, sorry. A thought occurred to me and I have to Google something.
Oh, God.
Are you
Raccoons?
looking up
No.
otters?
No, I mean, yes, but not...
What a group
Oh,
of
I know
otters
what
is
you're
looking up.
called?
I've been to this club before.
No.
Well, I
don't
wasn't
get that.
There's exactly
invited.
one bear.
Yeah.
I am so confused.
Don't worry about it. We'll explain when you're older.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't
What a
get that either.
raccoon is.
I don't know what a raccoon is. Yeah.
What is happening?
A gay man that hasn't had enough caffeine.
Is a raccoon.
Very
It is now.
handsy.
Yeah, a business gay, if
Okay.
you will.
A what?
Business gay. My God.
Constantly dark circles under their eyes.
Oh.
Twiddling the hands.
Okay.
It's Mr. Burns, isn't
Excellent.
Tell me I'm wrong.
You're not wrong.
I dread to say it during this conversation, but my cheeks hurt. This is...
Save it
Talk
for
about
later.
Squirrel Girl, hey?
It's all that. Besides all that wood, all that magical
Yeah.
wood.
Yeah, all that magical wood.
I've been giving a round of applause for too long.
So you described it as having all kinds of trinkets and everything sort of scattered around their
Mhm.
lair.
Whew.
Oh, did what's his face give us a description of his compass?
Stan.
Stan.
No, you didn't. So yes, I will say that he did. Because it's a good question to ask. And he says yes, it is. It's quite large actually. And he holds up his hands, and it makes like big enough. And he's like, and it is blue, and it looks like it's almost made of icicles. And it glows slightly. But it's quite obvious. It doesn't. It stands out. Hopefully.
Okay.
And that's what he said.
Cool. There's nothing like that we can see just scattered decorating the thing.
Make a perception check. From where you are, anyway.
Where am I? Persuasion, performance, 6.
No. You see that there are some glowy things, there are some shiny things, there are some blue things. There are quite a few things in this pile.
Can I
Sea biscuits.
can I get I to do a little once around, as just fly over, see what there is to see?
Do a perception check. How close does he get?
Pretty high up. I think it's less about like what specific treasure is there or where the compass
Okay.
is, and more of like
Getting
where
the
are they? Are
land.
there patrol patterns? Like, does it look like they're armed and ready, or could we like sneak in there and try and pilfer something out real quick?
Yeah.
Alrighty. Perception check for good old I is a 14. Seems to be my number
14.
this evening.
Yeah, nice. Beautiful. It's my number 2. Yeah, so I takes a good look around. I'm guessing you look through I, or I tells
just
you, however it works.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you get a good look. You can see that there are 2 otters that are doing the swimming patrol around the central island of treasure. And then it looks like there is, as he kind of flies back around where you guys are, you can see like a couple of, they've got like this broken down ship, and you can see the levels of the ship. And on the second level, you can see a whole bunch of activity happening up there, where it looks like probably the majority of the otters are. Looks like there's only one on lookout, but they're looking out onto their private dock / into the ocean. And that's what he can see.
How confident do we feel about swimming up there?
Oh, I'm very confident. I'm pretty sure I have more seawater in my veins than blood.
That's
But let's not
unhealthy.
test that.
It might be a little obvious for me to be showing up there. Like, she'll gesture towards her long neck. It's just Bonnie the submarine.
Just a periscope. Just
Yeah.
Yeah, Bonnie can reach the ground here, so like there should
Hey! Minimum effort. Woohoo!
Well, you could certainly be a distraction. You're very eye-catching.
Oh, now you're just making me all flustered, sugar.
But it's the truth.
Keep smooth talking like that, we might end up having more rewards at the end of this little game.
Oh, she like grabs the sides of her skirt and like twirls. Oh.
Is there a way by land, or is this thing completely like separated out just by its own little private dock?
It looks like there is way by land as well. There's
Okay.
like it's kind of like a C shape of water, but you can tell that it goes underneath. So like when they're doing the round, there is like they disappear for like moments, and then appear back in like a little pool that's kind of. I wish I did a map. I should have done it. Yeah, kind of like a C shape with a pool on this side of the sea. So kind of goes around like that, and then that's in the center.
Gotcha.
To draw it somewhere.
We can always just try sneaking up, investigating up close.
Well, I think Sammy has a good point. I'm for more of the one that sticks out amongst all of you, so you all get much closer, and I can fend for myself if need be.
I could always send I in there to scout things out. He's pretty sneaky. See if we can at least get a beat on where the compass is, and then move in closer for extraction.
That's probably the smartest and safest way. And I'm a really good swimmer. I'm pretty quick. So if we can find it, I can try and... What spells do I have?
It's my initials.
Yeah,
Oh,
it is.
God.
That's what it's based off of.
Amazing. So yeah, I will send in we need a little bit of a closer look. Can you switch from feathers to skitterings? Aye. And just 5 dive bombs in, and then it's going to shapeshift into a little spider. And just
Ooh.
like start skittering in there.
Nice. Yes. Where are they skittering to?
Looking through the treasure troves to try and find this where this compass may lie.
Yeah, beautiful. Do an investigation check and do it with. I don't think he can help you while you're looking through his eyes. It's not. Yeah, just an investigation check.
Okay, so I'll do investigation and he'll do stealth to be sneaky and not get spotted.
Please.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
So stealth for I is a 14. Wow. Okay. And then investigation through his eyes is just a 7.
What was the stealth?
14 for stealth and then 7 for investigation.
So as the
He gonna
yes,
die.
because I just found the passive perception of the crew. And they're kind of like on their backs, just doing like little paddles, and they've got a scimitar just kind of like resting across their like belly as they like kick their little legs. And without like, as you like looking around the pile, kind of this spider just like walking around doing all these bits, you kind of like get close to the edge of the water, like looking, and you just feel this like wet mist hit the back of the spider as you like turn around, and you just see an otter face just like super close to the spider, and it just like does like a flick at the spider, because I mean it's just a spider, so it's like just flicking it just to see what happens. So just give me a dex or strength saving throw, depending on how you think the spider would react to this moment.
I am fairly certain the spider's strength is probably like a 1, so this is gonna be some sort of dex. I just need to find the spider stat block.
Yeah.
Spiders can't swim?
Oh, no, wait. Sorry. This thing has the same stats in the...
He's not flicking it into the water, he's just flicking it in general.
No, I was just making
He's
sure
just
that
like, he's just seen something skitter and move and be like, oh,
Yeah. This is just... It uses the same stats no matter what form it was in. That's the part that I was messing up on. Okay. Dex save. Coming up. A 5.
Yeah, beautiful. So yeah, the spider gets flicked. And how many hit points does this thing have?
10. And it has
yeah.
resistance to non-magical attacks that aren't silvered, so...
Yeah, beautiful. So yeah, you don't take any damage or anything like that, just a bit of bludgeoning in general, as the spider kind of just like falls back into the treasure. Yeah, and it kind of like... make a stealth check now.
Okay.
And I want to see if the spider can skitter away. Because it's like there's like parts of ship there's
Mhm.
like a whole bunch of crap that it could skitter behind.
This is always the problem of new character who dis. At this point in time, I remembers that he can turn invisible and does so, and then I'll still roll the stealth check.
Yeah.
So
Do it
it
with
matches up
advantage.
with the narrative. 21 on that stealth.
Yeah, beautiful. Yeah, I remembers he can turn invisible, so after being flicked into a piece of wood, just disappears, and then is now able to casually and carefully take a look. And it looks like the otter wasn't like suspicious or anything like this of the spider, and just continues on his route.
Nice.
Does anyone else want to do anything right now before I makes another investigation check, but this time with advantage as they can take their time? Taxi?
Would just like to. So that there were two otters like swimming guard. Did you say?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just like to like time their rotation or like their pace to see if there's like an opening that should it be needed, we can slip through.
Yes. Yeah. Make a perception check. Or investigation.
I'd be good at.
What other checks exist?
I'm
hard that
playing a charismatic character, and I'm like, wait,
What
Well,
is
then
there?
go
I
talk
don't know.
to them. You are an otter.
I am an otter.
I'll be right back.
You know them. I told you you knew them. I gave you free reign to make up the backstory as to how you know them.
That's true. I'm an idiot.
Take it and run.
I will still do this
Okay.
and go when I give the signal, like, or when they're at certain locations. This is when you can go in. So for that perception, natural 20 for a 22.
Woohoo!
Yeah, beautiful. There is like a moment where after this otter got distracted by the spider, there is now a moment where both of them are actually under the bridge at the same time now before one exits and they come back around. So there is like a full moment of complete hiddenness as they because the otter got distracted by the spider.
Oh, so like we could dash and then like hide in their base? Hold on, how is this timing working?
So say like that. So they're like rotating like this around in a circle, and one of them stopped to look at and fuck with the spider, and this one kept moving, and so now they're kind of like, even though they can't see each other, they're now closer. So now there's like a huge amount of time that they're underneath the dock before they pop back out again. So you seem like there's more time. It's like the spider actually helped give you more time to be able to get in there. You would still take a stealth check, but like they have disadvantage on their perception as they're underneath the docks.
Okay.
If you wanted to run in
relay
there.
this. I don't know it's a spider, but I'll notice the timing's shifted.
Yeah, you know this.
Explain all that and be like, Bonnie and I can create a distraction and go and talk to them if I is able to find it. Kudo and Snuffles. I don't know why that was.
Snuffles, not Snuggles.
Snuffles. I don't know why that. I don't know why
too.
that vanished. And Snuffles want to go in and get the.
I like the plan. I say we do
My
it.
brain. Okay.
The compass. You two distract. We shall acquire.
Nice. Make that investigation with advantage as II is continuing to look for the campus.
Will do. The campus. 19.
19, yes, absolutely. The spider makes its way underneath some like wood planks and some ropes, and is able to see the compass. It is kind of wedged a little bit, but its glow faintly emanates, and now that he's spotted it, he'd easily be able to point out where it is.
Excellent. You stay there and lead us in. We shall accompany you soon. Gonna do a stealth mission. Gonna do a stealth mission. Being pirates and fun. Don't
Kudos
He's awfully
and-
cute when he's excited.
Yeah. Snuffles do a stealth check.
I don't know how. Is it at disadvantage if
Preparation, right.
Snuffles is doing a stealth mission?
Prompt disadvantage? No.
Oh yeah, it's all coming together.
If you guys don't get that reference at home,
yes.
you are much
The
younger
poison.
than we are.
The poison specifically formulated for Cusco.
Cusco's poison.
Poison.
These spinach puffs are great.
My spinach puffs! I love you, Haley.
Oh, I love that movie so much.
Squeak, squeakin', squeak, squeaker, squeakin',
Let's
squeak.
Squeaky. Squeakin', squeak, squeakity.
DreamWorks, don't come for us, please.
No, DreamWorks do.
Yeah.
Do come for us.
Make that moon
let us-
messy.
Yeah.
Let us play the live action members of this movie.
We clearly know all the lines.
We do know
Yeah.
all the lines. I'm already set up for Cusco, DreamWorks. Come on.
He was supposed to be dead.
Amazing.
That was a 21 on stealth.
And Colin,
It's a 20, a dirty 20.
Yay!
y'all are invisible.
Woo!
Yeah, you after Sammy points out the now change in the rotation of the guarding otters. You two are able to time and work out the perfect moment to run across into the treasure pile, blocking yourselves with like a small rowboat, and kind of like burying yourselves a little bit in the treasure as you tinkle and move around, not moving the treasure, hopefully. And then you make your way to the compass. It looks like it is pinned a little bit. It's going to take a strength check to pry it free.
Darn it.
And you know that if things don't go great, this could make a bunch of noise.
Oh boy.
Your friends are standing ready to make a distraction if anything was to go wrong. So you do have that in the back of your minds as this happens. What do you want to do to try and get this thing out?
Just for reference, we're on an island, right? Right now.
Yeah. So yes. While you think about what you'd like to do, I can tell you the history of this world. So Flotsam and Jetsam are two islands created from the driftwood and planks of two otter gods spinning in unison together until a whirlpool of items created the city now you sit on. There are two. One that is like built on like the aspiration of creation, jobs, and like taking advantage of the islands that happen, and the other place is a place of darkness and debauchery and stealing and other things that there's no production happening
fun
over
island.
there.
Yeah.
It's the fun island, but there is like you're not getting any work over there,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
Okay.
Yeah, none at all. No one's working over
One
there.
island, you get the plunder. The other island, you spend the plunder.
Yes, that's exactly what it is. Yes, that's
One for the
exactly what it
booty, one for the booty.
is. Yeah. That's fun.
Well,
I love the history of that.
No matter what, it's a
It is
heavy
really cool.
chest.
mhm.
Oh, like my melons.
What are we making a strength check for? I forgot.
To unwedge the
Related to.
compass.
To hold my
unwedge.
melon. Oh,
No.
So like right now you can't reach it. The spider can't move it, and you need to move a piece of like driftwood that is like keeping it from your reach. But you need to be careful because a lot of treasure is resting on it, and it could just like spill over or any of those other things that happen as you move things with things on top of them.
I don't know if this is. Could I make a sleight of hand check to like keep things balanced and in place, not moving the thing, but just like to help make it less likely for the noise to happen?
Absolutely. Make a sleight of hand check.
Yes, I'm decent at those. A 22. Haha.
Beautiful. Excellent. Colin, Kudo, are you going to be lifting?
Yeah, I think Kudo like pulls out his odachi and like sticks it into a like leverage point and just like pushes down on it. As he does, he says,
Need a bit of leverage.
Yeah. Before enlightenment, chop wood, carry water. After enlightenment, chop wood, carry water. And he pushes down.
Beautiful. Make a strength check for me.
I think we need that on a shirt.
12. Unless it's athletics.
No, yeah, sorry, athletics. I should have said
That's
athletics.
a 14 then.
14. Okay. That's not too bad. I lowered the DC because of the removal of the treasure beforehand. So you were able to like scurry very carefully, like you waited for the otters to move back around again before just like scooping treasure like into your bag maybe to like it's not gonna make any noise if it comes in here, like and you're able to kind of clear that off. You lift it up. It is now free. You're able to scurry in there. The little fox grabbed the compass, and you are now out. I'm gonna get one more stealth check for you guys to leave with the compass to see if your friends need to save your asses.
An
Mad.
11.
15.
All right. So, what are Sammy and Bonnie doing in preparation for like? What are you watching out for something? Are you standing there? Have you already made your way somewhere? What are you guys doing if something bad was to happen?
Bonnie, since we're by a beach, not wanting to admit she doesn't have certain assets, Bonnie was looking for seaweed so she could shove it into the V-neck of her shirt to try and enhance things that aren't necessarily there. And she'll look over towards Sammy like, how are these?
You need more in that one. And I think you have a shell in the other one. It's looking a little pointy.
Well, I mean, they don't have to be perfectly symmetrical, dear. They give more realism.
True.
And she'll just lean forward and, like, all the seaweed just goes out of the shirt just because she has nothing. Oh, well, I guess I'll have to do it again.
Oh, hang on. I have prestidigitation.
I'll be back in
That
1 second.
dude.
I'm so sorry, guys.
It's okay. I
That's
get
alright.
boobs!
Can I make boobs? That's the thing, though.
No, not with President. It would be have
Ah,
to be at
God
least like
damn
minor
it.
illusion or silent image or something.
Damn it, no!
Titties are too
sensory
powerful
planes-
for prestidigitation.
Yeah. Oh, minor creation, you create a non-magical trinket or illusionary image that can fit in your hand.
I mean,
Lasts
I
until
mean,
the end of
hand
your turn.
size can be relative, sugar.
And I have tiny little otter paws.
yeah.
No, we can't go for that, dear. I don't want to be part of the itty bitty titty committee.
Oh no, all the intrusive thoughts, stop.
Yeah. There's nothing wrong with being a member of the itty bitty titty committee.
Sugar,
Committee?
there are some committee.
Yeah. That's what I said.
More like alpacan, am I right?
And guess what? I don't have to put up with humidities. But
You're
What
an
we
otter,
can
you're
do
just wet all the
is-
time.
I have
There's a joke there.
There's a lot of jokes there.
Uh,
and my fur is water resistant.
mhm.
Robert, no! Robert!
I will pull out my hand drum,
Ah,
a little hand drum, and just start tapping a beat. And as we're walking up, they're like, one thing's for sure. Bonnie, I utterly love the ocean.
No.
And just keep tapping the drum, and like if I feel or if we hear any commotion, I'll play louder and try and draw the attention back to us. So like I'm trying to make our semi-known to keep
Yeah.
any attention off.
Yeah, I mean, there's
other
enough
two.
of like the public sidewalk there that like isn't absolutely no go. And if you were going to visit, then it's not like they don't allow people in there at all, like in their hideout. So yeah, make a performance check as you start drumming along, listening for any sounds happening as your friends pilfer and pillage.
Just curious, would I be able to help if I'm dancing to the beat of the drum to
Yeah.
try and
You're like giving.
You can be a big pig too. Hey!
Hey!
Have advantage, Taylor, as you've got someone there to inspire you as a bard.
I can do that! Shit!
New characters.
Reverse Spark
who
inspiration.
dis.
A reverse bard
I've never played a
inspiration.
bard before. I forgot all about bardic inspiration. And that's a little bit better. That's going to be a 12. Because the other one was a natural 1.
Okay. Yeah, no, you are banging on that drum. It did beat the 11 that Matthew rolled. So, Snuffles.
Snuffles.
I never
sorry,
got
I
that
put
name
Snuggles-
right.
No.
Snuffle snuggles need to be earned. Okay, there's a very
Yes.
specific process.
As you guys have timed the otters swimming underneath that bridge again, you decide to just make a run for it. You're like, we've got what we've got, we're gonna just go for it. And as you do, you kind of kick a bunch of the coins into the water, and so like you get the plop 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 plop, as well as like them falling through the water. Just that coin sliding sound. What are you fucking laughing at? I hate
It was actually
makes
it was
me
it was
so
it was very
distracted.
wholesome. It was very wholesome. I had
Because
this
I went plop, plop, plop,
the
plop, plop.
fucking the like the Disney movie of it all, like the things going
Yeah.
and then the hand drum. Ba-doom, 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 boom.
Gotta get
Yeah.
it.
I am a Disney movie in the making.
Yes, you are.
We are, yeah, and you guys make it back to the other side. The
Yay.
otters pop out the water and they like look at the drum and they're like, "Oh, get out of here!" And you guys just like turn around and like start heading back the other way. And you meet up back with your friends and you've got it. You've got the compass. It is yours.
Yay.
Congratulations! Woo!
We win.
We have acquired
GG's, everyone.
said compass. I want to look at it and I just open up and just inspect
God.
it.
Yeah, beautiful. It is like, it's gorgeous. It is like icy blue. It is like cool to the touch. You hold it thinking it's almost going to melt, but it doesn't. But all of the pieces are kind of like translucent, like they're literally made of ice.
That's really cool.
And yeah, it gives off a soft blue glow.
Ooh, very, very interesting.
If anyone wants to make an Arcana check, they can. But otherwise, yeah, it's just
Yeah.
beautiful.
Why not?
Let's
Use my
try.
-1 on that.
Oops, shit. Oh, hey! 22.
I also got 22.
Hey!
I got an 11, so
11.
I got a 4.
Blue.
So I feel
Ready.
like so as the shipwright, I feel like that is completely acceptable that you get a good one. But tell me, Bonnie, what about ships? Like, how did you acquire knowledge about ships? Tell me.
Yeah, I took the background of pirate, so.
Yeah, So
But-
you've just been on ships for a long time.
Yeah, and then specifically for the pirate background, it's said, at least for D&D Beyond, that you get like you get a compass of your own, and you get like navigation stuff. So you're like versed in all things that are like boat worthy and stuff.
Yeah, beautiful.
So
the two of you see this compass, and you guys go like, "Oh wow, this is one of those." You guys know that like a lot of ships that are like have a bit more seasoned adventurers or a bit more money to spend on their adventures have these, which are like almost a protection for the ship itself, an enchantment for the boat that you attach it to. Everyone's got a place that you put the compass on your ship, and this replaces that compass and enchants the ship either for a certain island or a certain thing. And you know that these are like quite rare, and only, you know, kind of the best of the best have these. And it's a little bit odd that someone as disheveled and desperate looking as Stan has one of these on his ship as well, like that just got destroyed by the otters. So yeah, it's odd, but that's the information you two know about it.
Looks like we got a mighty fine specimen, don't we, Snuffles?
Indeed, and very much so. This looks like a hefty piece of equipment. I would love to get one of ourselves, but this is, we can use it. We can get there.
Well, we have to be sure to give it back to Stan, sure.
No, I know. We're just going to use. We're going to borrow it to help Stan, to help us, to help Stan help us.
I love it when you have that big brain thinking so hard, Snuffles.
You're an idiot.
And as I squawks, you're an idiot. You see 4 shadows pop out from around a corner, and they say, "I'm gonna have to agree." As what one was that one? Sorry, the siren, the sea otter steps around, and she's just like, "Seems like you have something that could be advantageous. What did you find from my otter friends?" The other 3 step in, and then they say, maybe a head start. Why don't you share the goods? Or better yet, hand it over. Let us take it from here. As the hound and the red panda and the fox all step forward, looking to take what you have just found.
Well, last I checked, Wanda, it's finders keepers. And a little harlot like you should know better than to leave things alone.
Pause off. Too slow.
Too slow? How about we just take it from you then? And we're gonna roll initiative.
Yeah!
Woohoo! Alrighty. Here we go. Yeet.
Alright, give me 2 seconds while I figure this out and write it all down, right? Okay. I'm gonna do... Oh no, okay.
We so rarely get to use this playlist, and I love it so much.
You are a pirate.
Book of Mormon stuck in my head. I don't know where that came from. I think it was the drum beat. I think that like triggered. I don't know. That was weird, but
very different direction.
Yeah.
Being a pirate is all fun games. Somebody who's in here.
Oh my!
It rolls down the neck and flops on the deck till somebody says, "Oi, what's that here?"
I don't actually have a name for the red panda, Taylor.
Poopy?
Doozy.
Doozy?
No, I don't like that.
Floozy.
Floozy.
Koozie.
No, shit.
Boozy.
Trash man.
Trash man. Well,
I'm a
Floozy
trash man. I come in, I throw garbage everywhere.
Misty.
Misty.
I'm the garbage man.
Misty.
I'm the
Garbage man.
You start eating garbage.
Can I give you an egg in this trying time?
I don't get that.
D, you dumb bird.
Always funny?
Yeah.
No.
I don't get it.
What's his name?
There's too many cats in the wall.
Taylor, me and you are gonna binge it later, okay?
Okay.
Oh man.
Misty, you said, right, Taylor?
Misty.
It's the
Misty?
implication of her name being Misty that's got me out of sorts.
God.
It's taken me 20 minutes to roll initiative.
It's okay.
What is
Matt,
the
don't die,
hound's
please.
name? Because I wrote down detective.
What's the hound's name?
Yeah.
That one is Snuggles.
Oh,
And what is the fox's name?
Oh my god. Am I?
I don't fucking know.
Cujo? Like Cujo instead of Cujo? I know Stephen King would be upset. I know.
Excuse me.
Spot? I have no idea.
I
Vulpix.
don't fucking.
Just call her Judy.
Vulpix.
And be done with it.
Judy.
Judy.
Colleen.
Colleen.
Easy. Keep it Irish.
Nice.
Ah, yeah.
Okay.
That's true.
Beautiful.
Mhm.
All right. What okay. Sammy, what was your initiative roll?
Conlon, you go first.
Did you
No,
say
Sammy.
Sammy? No, yeah.
Sammy.
oh, Sammy, sorry. 10.
10. Okay.
Yes.
Mel. Bonnie.
Nat 20, so I got a 21.
Hey.
All right. Matt. Mitt.
Mitt. 11. Mitt. Got an 11.
11. Fuck. No, it's Snuffles.
We have honestly truly sabotaged Haley by giving way too many names that all start with the same letters or the same sounds. Like, we
Oh
just,
my god.
Not like
We
Colin
need
didn't deal with the
Snuffles, Snuggles, and
surnames.
Struggles.
Yeah.
Struggles.
Colin.
15.
Oh my god, guys! I wrote them, and look at the order. There's no gaps. There's nothing. I did it perfectly. I'm sorry, I
Nailed
was
it.
cheating. Don't read
Wow.
names.
Good job.
It's nice when things like that happen.
Mhm.
It's just a good time. All right, first up is Bonnie.
Hit me!
You're first.
Bonnie the
And,
Butcher.
Snuffles has the compass.
Okay.
Mhm.
So, to try and display some of the cool features and stuff that goes into Watcher, drawing her silvered longsword and her shield, Bonnie is actually going to rush forward over 10 feet to try and like close the gap. She wants to go for Wanda, the harlot. And she is going to try and swing her sword. Swing her sword to see if it hits.
Yeah,
That
Do it. I just realized I didn't write down.
you went robot-y. What happened?
we can't hear you.
No, it's fine. Misty. Yes, roll to hit.
Yes, 18.
18 hits.
Fuck
Absolutely.
yeah, dude. All right, and then we got yeet. Oh shoot! It's not another D20. What the fuck am I doing? It is going to be a 1d8. Roll out a d8, and because I moved first over 10 feet, there is a feature called charge. So as long as you move 10 feet and then attack, so movement first and then attacking after, you get to add your level as damage. Which I also assume this is not I don't have advantage in this, correct? No? Okay.
No, I don't think so.
If I had advantage, I actually would have the opportunity, if I hit them successfully, for them to go prone. So, one of the other cool features with Watcher for this game. So, we're gonna do roll a d8. Yeet. Well, I'm glad I moved first, because that is 7 points of damage, of slashing damage, and one
Nice.
of the bonus actions I have is I get to attack again because of the school I
Ooh.
chose for actually. So, bonus action, we're gonna roll again. Yeet. Nope. So I got a hit. It's fine. So 7 points of damage to start.
Nice.
That be it.
Beautiful. I love it.
Die.
Oh, shit. Alright, sorry.
It's all good.
I'll get used to this one day.
But today is not that day.
Today is not that day.
Today we fight.
Next up is Wanda. She's getting you back. She's not impressed.
Bring it, bitch.
She... she's going to... Yeah, she's going to cast Command at you.
Okay.
So that's a wisdom saving throw? Please?
Wisdom saving throw. Good thing I am proficient in wisdom saving throws, so
Yeah. Get it.
let's see.
How did it work out what her bloody spellcasting modifier is? Spellcasting save is.
It
What's
should
her-
be intelligence.
Oh, okay, yep. No, sorry. I got it here. Yeah. I have it.
So still rolling wisdom saving throw. Yes.
Mhm.
Yes. That is a 16.
Yes, you save. So she is unable to cast command, but she tells you to grovel, and then she realizes that you haven't moved, and she kind of is like, fuck's sake, annoyed with herself for a moment there, as she instead brandishes a dagger, ready to go.
Okay.
And that is the end of Wanda's turn. It is Kudo's turn.
I'll attack one of them. That's not the one that that's not the fox.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. We'll do that. I'm gonna
It's
use the
not the
Adachi.
fox?
Yeah. I'll go against the one that we're already attacking. I'll attack Wanda.
Yeah, Wanda? Yeah, fuck her up.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just an attack.
We play dirty. We focus fire.
Yeah.
You would think that I would know how to play a character in D&D, but it has been a while.
Strength plus proficiency, I would
strength
imagine.
plus proficiency, probably. Yeah, it's a strength. It's a great sword.
Yeah.
It's an 18 to hit.
Ooh.
Yes, that hits.
And that is 2d6.
2d6 plus strength.
Plus strength.
Plus strength.
Okay. 10 damage.
Woof.
I rolled a 6, a 2, a plus 2 for strength.
Nice. I don't know why I needed to use a calculator for that, but it's okay. We're here.
It's all good. It's fine.
As soon as I did it, I was like, I already knew the answer. What?
It's that habit. Oh, 100 where you got
is
it.
a
Like,
habit.
I'm gonna punch it in even though I know. Yeah.
Yeah. Now at least the calculator's still on the right one.
Yeah.
As well. So then good to know. All right. Beautiful. Anything else?
Nah, he just says, through the sword gritted in his teeth, what is the way? An one-eyed man falling into a well.
I have to look up all these one-liners.
I
later when I'm
personally
doing
wish
clips.
they had always. I haven't watched enough One Piece, but I really hope that they voice acted Zoro that way. But I don't think they ever did.
It is the Fox's turn, Colleen's turn. She is going to lean in towards Kudo and say, ignoring me, I see, and then go towards where Snuffles is. And she's going to try and take this fucking compass from him, but she's going to do it with an attack. Who is she? She is a fox. She is that. So she needs this sheet. And she is going to brandish her scimitar and make an attack on you, trying to weaken you before she tries to yank this thing from you.
No.
And she's going to attack. For fuck's sake, natural 1. So, should I follow Dustin's tradition and do the natural 1 as damage to oneself?
That's up to you. That's entirely up to you.
I think it's fun. Let's do it.
Yeah.
So she is going to give herself 6 points of slashing damage. So she
Self-impale.
Self-impales, literally.
She slips on the seaweed that fell out of Bonnie's bosom.
in the rush forward, some errant seaweed. Whoop.
Oh,
was
my
proximity
assets
to
are useful.
To Kudo.
Yeah,
Made
and
everything a
then
little slippery.
And with the as she does, she slips on it. She literally like stabs through like her side. Like
Oh,
it is
jeez.
not good. Like, and then she has to like grit as she pulls the sword back out. You know, it like didn't hit anything like vital, but
yeah.
she's not like doing good at all. Beautiful. That's what she gets, I guess.
You know what
I
I think?
guess my-
I think you're smitten with me and don't actually like hating us as much as you think you do.
She just coughs up a bit of blood.
I tend to have that reaction on people.
Yeah. It is Snuffles' turn. Snuffles' turn.
Snuffles.
I really have cursed you.
You have.
I am the
having
worst.
the
You're
hardest
renamed.
time.
It's just struggles now.
Yep.
This
both
is just
of
like
them.
with Metis for the fucking
really
morsel.
is. Yeah. the
meatiest
meatiest
touch.
The meatiest NPC. Oh, I'm so torn. There's so many good options. I feel bad choosing the option we've already seen and it being such a cheese, but you got in a melee with me and I don't like being here. I'm a squishy little fox, and I think you can see Snuffles was getting out, like pulling up from a little chain under their little linen shirt that's all covered in like burn marks and sweat stains and all this mess. Underneath there's just a little bit of like a leather cuirass, and pulls out this little golden pearl that was on a chain, and you can see that he was starting to like do one thing and like, that's a little bit too close for comfort. I'm going this, and the sphere of darkness is going to appear once again, and is going to scamper away. So I'm just going to darkness and then move away, and she can't AOO because she cannot see me.
No. All right. Is it? Can it be? No. So not even disadvantaged to take a swipe.
Because she can't see me unless she has magic dark sight. She can't see me.
Yeah. No.
Or actually, I'm going to just
I
to
thought it was it disadvantage.
if you cannot
would've known-
see, if you can't see an enemy, you cannot AOO them.
This
Yeah.
is the classic D&D. Oh, you were right there, and I saw you disappear, but where could you be?
Yeah. Well, it's the
Yeah.
main thing is that like the
This
AOO.
is when Matt is like, this is why I love rules. Like.
It is. It's represent like the AOO is meant to be like, I see a gap in your defenses as you're moving away from me without properly. Here it's just like, okay, I know they were there. It doesn't sound like they're there anymore. What the fuck happened? Like you missed it. You missed that opportunity. So I'm gone. But I'm actually going to. Nah, I'm gonna move the fuck away. I'm full 30 feet away or 35 feet away.
Like
I'm a
going
fox.
kind of like, are you like, because no one then technically can see you, do you just move further out and away or back? Because like they are kind of blocking ish your path. So do you run into them and through? Like
No,
'cause I
I'll
mean,
move
doesn't matter.
back so that I'm like backlined of my allies, so
Of
that
your-
Bonnie and Kudo are still like the vanguard. I'm in the
between.
back. And
Beautiful.
and
just
now
making sure that you weren't separating yourself from the group.
Misty is now sort of in the middle, sandwiched,
Yes.
and that is it. I'm just gonna I is just going to. Oh, who's? I is just gonna fly above. Just gonna stay in Overwatch
Next
for now.
up is Sammy. If you want to give the help action, because they can.
Yes, I think that is the thing. Is if Sammy's coming up next, then I will. Can I tell what Sammy's about to do? Is there any way that I could see what you're about to do and see if I can help? Sammy. Sammy's gigabraining over there.
Yeah, I am. So I was going to blow it. I will still
Right
with
here?
Said it, not you.
Well,
With my hand drum, I'm gonna run forward, and then as I get that little bit closer, within. Oh no, I can do it within 60 feet of my 60 feet. The drumming is gonna get louder and louder, and I'm just gonna go. There's a storm coming. And then with one final smack of my drum, I'm gonna cast Shatter.
Oof.
Like smack in the middle of them.
we're wiping them off
We are
fucking map.
just wrecking them.
And we just killed Haley.
Yeah.
This wholesome Zootopia-like game is
We're
anything
pirates.
but wholesome.
We are still
We're
pirates.
pirates.
Yar.
They want our booty.
Yarr!
It's all part of being a pirate.
So it's a 10-foot radius. They all need
Yes.
to make a con save.
Yes. So, can you can't pick people, can you?
I can't pick specific. I can only
It's an area
at
thing,
a point
right?
So
of
it
my
might
choice. It's
hit-
an area
Yeah.
effect.
Yeah.
So I'm saying that with the way that things are, you guys are all mixed in together. So
Oh,
like,
okay.
it's kind of like there's kind of a line, but one of them walked into your line to get. So I could say I'd
Oh.
say that everyone except for who went after
Misty.
Misty.
Oh,
So
no.
everyone except for Misty is still on one side, so you could get those three.
Ooh,
But if
that's
you
still
brought
pretty
it
good.
forward, yeah, so you could get 3 of them. Do you want to do it? But you'd have to step for. Oh no,
yeah.
you can do it from where you are. It's ranged. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not like it doesn't come from you. It's just like wherever.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. So you can do it there. Do you want to do it there and just not
Yeah.
get Misty?
Yeah.
Done. Constitution
Hitting
saving
3 out of 4 of them
throw.
is very, very
It's
good.
still
for
pretty
you.
good. I thought it was sort of like that. We're in a line. They've come to us, and then one of them has come.
She
Sorry, I
kind
didn't
of
think
went
it was-
through, so it
She
was-
kind of went.
Yeah.
She kind
Yeah.
of like walked into the group of you. So if she tried to leave, all of you could get opportunity attacks. But she just was like, "I'm getting that compass," sort of
Yeah.
thing. So.
Oh, Misty's my
Constitution's-
rival, isn't she? Bitch.
Yeah. The,
Bitch.
That's
the
right.
red panda.
I want to prove to her how powerful I am.
Yeah, you want her to
I want her to
see the
see me.
show.
I want her to
wanted
see
it,
me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So con saving throw. How do I do saving throws? I just
If they-
realized.
If they don't have proficiency in the stat block, if it's not listed in the saving throw line, that's just whatever their stat is. So for this to be con.
Beautiful. So what is the saving throw?
It's a Constitution. Oh fuck! What's my DC?
Probably 13.
Sorry.
13 or 14. It's gonna be your in
Charisma plus 2
Charisma,
plus
yep.
8.
yes.
So really 10 plus charisma. Charisma.
Yeah.
Wow.
Your charisma's probably quite high. Well,
Do you only have a
How
you
is
only
it
have a
only
plus 2 charisma?
Yeah, I had a score of 15.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 12 is right.
It wouldn't let me do it
Sounds
any
right.
other way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Man.
Aw, man.
12 is still
That's
good
right,
for
you'll
first
get
for third
yeah,
level,
it's
for low
third
level.
Yeah.
Sammy the Wizard.
I'm actually what I'm doing is I'm making you guys have so much fun that you guys are never gonna want to stop, and we'll just keep playing this game.
Okay.
Skibbity
No, I just
Ohio Ris.
So 11 for Wanda.
She's F.
Failed.
So roll that. Is it the same damage for everything?
It's
so
same
I'll just
damage
roll
for
everyone?
everything.
Yeah.
Okay, so then Colleen is gonna get a
Oh no!
16. Nope. Yeah, 16 for Colleen. So that's a
So
save.
So she'll take half.
Half, and then Snuggles is a this,
Snuggles
and is going to get a 13.
Pass. So
God
also
damn.
half.
That's-
Pass. So half. So half for Snuggles, half for Colleen, and full for Wanda.
I mean, I'm okay with that.
Wanda is going down.
16.
Yes. Wanda is going down.
And it's, so the
Wanda.
others will take 8. They
Yeah.
take half as much on a save.
Wanda grits through it.
Barely Wanda
hanging on.
beefy.
Wanda beefy.
She's about to take a pounding from me.
Colleen, how much is half of that?
8.
Colleen is down.
Oh no!
No, Colleen, no!
Colleen, no! Father, help!
After she stabbed herself, she wasn't.
I thought that was
Oopsies.
Oh, wait,
Misty.
no.
Misty
was
ran forward
Misty.
and stabbed
That was
herself.
that was Misty. Yeah.
No,
That
I
was
thought. Wait,
Misty.
no.
Was that
It was
Colleen?
definitely yeah.
It was
Because she
Colleen.
said she was like ignoring me, eh?
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right. Okay,
They
so
fucking-
we've been I've been saying the wrong
Oh,
one. So
I have been, yeah. So then
So-
Colleen is actually the one that ran through, so she
Yes.
doesn't take any damage. She's
Oh, good.
fine.
yeah, Misty
Good.
is the one that's gonna take
Oh,
this
so
damage.
Misty's over there.
Yeah.
Yes, and Misty actually. No, she still saves, so that's 8 for that, and so she's
Yep.
still looking okay. She's
Maybe
beefy.
she had something more than a fucking Starmie.
Minus.
That was an incredible deep cut shade throw.
Yeah. And she has.
Pokemon Blue represent.
Yeah! Squirtle!
Incredible. Yeah.
Squirtle.
Great.
Squirtle.
Squirtle. That was
I
Sammy's
know
turn.
there's a joke in there somewhere.
Yeah, that was Sammy's turn. Also, the ground
Oh.
that you guys are standing on
Oh
takes
yeah.
the full damage because ground can't save.
Mhm.
It's planks,
Oh.
isn't it? Shit.
Yes, there is currently 2 hit points left to the ground that you're standing on. So I imagine it like planks have disappeared, things are rickety and bending, and so while for the remainder of this fight, everyone has disadvantage unless they do something about it.
Amazing.
On attack rolls, that's and like anything that's got to do with being stable at the moment, working that into story however it works. All right, the next up is the Hound, Snuggles. He is unfortunately also standing on the thing, not doing great after getting hit with that. He didn't take damage, so he actually is a lot less health. He's still up though. All right, and then he's going to use his crossbow where he is, and he's going to try and like stabilize himself a little bit by moving back. Yep. He hasn't stepped in yet. All right, cool. So he's just going to take an attack at. The darkness is running away. There's nothing he can do about that. Although, can he aim for the center of the darkness?
He can
and
aim,
just
but
go
he has disadvantage. Yeah.
Cool. I think he's going to
Ah,
do
that's
that.
what I was getting at. Yep.
So, oh fuck. Well, natural 1. So he's going to shoot himself.
Shoot himself in the eye, kid.
bowstring
Ho,
snaps.
ho,
I
ho!
will kill. I'm doing all the damage just by having you roll natural ones. Yeah.
He shoots himself. He's got 1 hit point left. as he shoots himself in the I don't know, the chest shoulder, and like it just like gets up, and like he's like, oh my god. He tries to move back on just his 2 legs, and I think he's going to like almost try and run if the rest of his party can't figure something else out. But he is moved out, almost disengaging from the fight entirely, with his 1 hit point left.
Oh no.
All right, Misty's turn. Misty is standing outside, so she took damage before. She's going to try and she's going to look at. Is that a touch spell? It is.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is. She can't see you, so that's annoying.
Just let your passion guide you, Misty.
Don't touch my bundles of wood.
Oh yeah, cool.
We're all right out here.
She's going to keep back just a little bit, where she is. She's going to shoot a sacred flame at Sammy.
That joke will never get old.
Yeah. So dexterity saving throw from Sammy with disadvantage as you're trying to like keep balance on the remainder of the planks that you've shattered.
Oh, that's actually not that bad, but okay. At disadvantage. Oh boy. Wait. Is that a 9 or a 2? That's a 9. Okay, not as bad as I thought. 10, 11, 12, 13. Had to count on my fingers.
13. You save!
Yay!
And that's a sucker save, isn't it? Yep, cantrip. Yep. So just shoots off into like a plank you kick up and it blocks it, jumping out the way, using the wobbling planks as to your advantage. For fuck's sake, I haven't hit you
Sick
once.
flavoring.
Next session, you're going to die.
Busted out a Kraken. She's tired of our shit.
No. Bonnie, it is your turn. Back up to the top of the round.
Alrighty. We are going to try and hit Wanda again. Actually, scratch that, reverse it. So we are going to use... I'm trying to think of the logistics of this. No, she's right there. I am going to use my long sword again and try and hit her.
Yes,
Yes.
get there.
I want to get rid of her.
Get her.
19!
19 hits.
Woohoo! Alright. And we are
As
going
she
to
shakes in her leather armor.
Alright. God damn it. I did the 2 again. Oh my god. So that's 4 points of damage. Is she still up?
Yep. Just.
Fuck. Alright, well, we're gonna finish her off. And I would love to finish, as much as I love finishing people off, Sugar, this is not the way I was thinking of it, but it'll suffice. That's a dirty 20 to hit.
Absolutely hits.
Alrighty.
Y'all have a 3. Calm down. Stop it.
That's
Ooh,
8 points
woo.
of damage. Ooh,
Yes.
woo.
Wanda is down. Now,
Bad?
because they are... What's that? Down bad. Yeah. Because they are your rivals, they physically cannot die, unfortunately.
Fuck!
I like it. No, we want to keep them around. We want to prove that
Plot
we're
armor,
better
yeah.
than them. We're putting them in their
Alright,
place.
Fine.
Yes, but so she's been completely knocked out.
Yes.
And she's going to have, so what it is instead is because you got it to 0 and it doesn't matter like with lethal damage, she now has a permanent scar from this encounter.
Ooh.
And so something to remember you might.
Wait, what? What?
Nothing. Never mind. Dude, do not look at me.
And so
I do not want to be observed
d-
at this moment.
Bonnie gave scar. Beautiful. Done.
I am so confused what just happened.
You guys are
Don't
just
worry about it.
perverts.
Just married couple
All
things.
right.
Don't worry about us.
It's fine. Yeah. Scars.
Goblin!
The turn, Bonnie.
That's it for me. So, actually, I will, just for movement, I will try and close the distance as much as I can with Snuggles to make sure he doesn't get away.
Ooh.
Okay, yeah, beautiful. Nice. You move up. And now you are free from the shattered planks as well.
Cool.
So-
Conlon, are you
yeah.
okay, my guy?
I don't think so.
I'm crying.
I can see that.
Oh, sorry. Matt and I had a little side chat going, and it.
Oh.
Oh my god. I had,
Really got the
literal
giggle
actual
fits.
tears. Whew.
This is a don't worry about it.
Yeah. It is
Yeah.
Wanda's turn. She's down. So she just is laying there.
Bitch.
Kudo, it is your turn.
What scar does she have? Did y'all say while we were off in the
No,
Google
actually,
Pits?
yeah, Mel, you can decide if you like. What weapon are you using and what scar is it?
I think just because I think Bonnie would be petty,
No.
I think she's gonna make sure there's a nice big scar across her bosom, just to
Okay.
damage the goods.
Dang.
But then it becomes a feature and it's gonna draw the eye.
Not if
Mhm.
it's
It's been decided. She now has a scar across her chest, given to her by Bonnie. Beautiful. I love it.
more along the lines of like, if they see her bosoms, they're going to think of me. They're not
Oh.
going to think of you.
Yeah.
Since I lack one.
Especially with all the questions. Who gave you that?
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, for fuck's sake. Again.
I'm never getting away from the story.
No.
Okay. Appreciate.
Yeah.
Game respect.
All right. Yeah. Kudo.
I'm gonna try to grapple Colleen.
Ooh.
So I'll put away the sword and then go for the grapple.
Beautiful. Who are you grappling?
The fox, Colleen.
Pauline. Yep. Beautiful. She's looking hurt with a knife wound to her side.
To herself.
And so that's contested checks, hey?
Yeah, we're going for a Lion King sort of Pingy again.
Tumble. Yep. I love it. I also want a performance check.
Okay, that's fair. Oh no. This is an actual Pingy again moment. Which one do you want first?
Give me the performance first.
That's a 5.
Okay. So, and now give me the roll for the
I've rolled.
athletics.
Athletics.
Or, yeah.
versus
Yeah. Kudo's
Uh,
athletics versus Misty.
Pauline's.
Colleen's
I
either
need-
athletics or acrobatics.
I need everyone to know that I've rolled like 4 18s in this game so far. That's a 2 plus 4. So I rolled a 6. I rolled a 5 and a 6.
Nailed it.
Beautiful. So
It's chorus all over again. Mechanical
It is.
stuff, great. Roleplay stuff, fuck you. We're gonna roll the lowest numbers we can.
So, yes, she got an 18. So you go to grapple her, and she literally just like puts her foot out and grabs your shoulders and just over the top of her, she just lifts you. And then as like she does like this cool flip because she looks fucking hot while she does it, she like lands down and pins you completely to the ground. And that is the end of your turn.
Do I have a free action to say something?
Yes.
All right.
Absolutely do.
Yeah. Kudo definitely just says, "The greatest victory is that requires no battle."
She says, "Fuck." I can't.
Nope,
I'm
that's
not-
it.
I'm
She
not-
says, "Fuck."
She says, "Fuck." She says, "Fuck." Battle or no, I'd beat your ass anyway, is what she says.
Yeah.
And now it is her turn. So she is. I don't know. What is she gonna do? She doesn't have a lot of. She's That's alright. We're gonna figure it out. I want you to actually roll me a persuasion check, just in general, from this flirty behavior. And I'm gonna say that there is a pass. There has to be. Why is she so hostile?
It's a 19.
Ooh. Okay. She is going to spend her turn just keeping you down. She's not
Yeah,
going
she
to go
is.
anywhere, not going to move. She's just going to keep you there. And, like, she's under the guise of, like, you know, you're trapped and, you know, now you can't go anywhere. But really, she doesn't want to hurt you. She doesn't want to hurt anyone else. She's just happy to be in this moment. Maybe she does want to hurt you.
Can I? Are you taking
yeah.
suggestions for what she says?
Yeah.
Just paw on the chest. Good boy, right there.
Perfect. And she's gonna make an intimidation check.
Ooh! Goodbye.
Oh, how does it work? She got a 16.
You're the DM.
I know, but
How does it work?
Tell me. I don't know.
There's
Would
no
it be a
rule for this. It's literally just like because it's meant to influence
Because it's
Conlan's
meant to
character.
influence,
Conlan
yeah.
gets to decide like, was a 16 just good enough? Do I roll a contested check? Like what?
I was just gonna say contested.
I don't need a contested. Yeah, 100%. A 2 is good enough.
DC is 0.
Yeah. Well,
like-
okay. Can I roll my persuasion, my 19 into a 16?
Yes.
Can I roll this? Okay, so we're gonna go full on Pingy again. Like fucking, she gets the grapple pin, and then there's like the suave just like flip, where like he's on top again, and like the conversation happens, and then another like full on, more intimidating like snarl and lean into the final intimidation. So we'll keep the mechanics of the grapple still grappled, but the fun of the flavor of the charisma.
Yes. Beautiful. Tasty. Delicious.
Ooh woo.
Ooh,
I love it.
woo.
Revertables. Then it is going to be Snuffle's turn.
Snuffles was about to target Colleen, and it was just like, oh, my keen sense of observation tells me to put this spell elsewhere. No running! And I'll just boom, fire an Eldritch Blast over towards Snuggles. Am I far enough back that I'm not near the danger zone of the wobble? Okay.
Yep.
Dope. So then I get advantage because he can't see me.
Yes.
A 22.
Yes, that is. It is.
3 points of force damage.
3, and the force knocks him into a wall and to the ground, and he is out. Because once again, it was lethal damage.
Yes.
Choose how you would like to scar him.
Yes, I think classic the mark of a coward. There is just this heavy magic scar on his back. Like people will know he got shot running away.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Beautiful, lovely. All right.
That's my
next.
turn. I have nothing else.
Oh, beautiful. Sammy, you're up. There is currently Misty, who is kind of just standing back a bit scared as the rest. Colleen is wrestling with Kudo, and I think that you can you're getting a vibe from Misty that she's backing up and disappearing. She wants to try and drag her friends out of here and is ready to give up as per the situation with Kudo and Colleen. That's unknown territory. What am I doing with that? No idea.
I don't have time to reread that. I will. Patient doing it. Stop it. Sorry, new class, never played.
No, you're fine. Don't be silly. Gives me time to have a breath.
Great. Let us essentially. Or fate. Okay, I'm going to use prestidigitation
Mm-hmm.
on Misty, just around her. I'll use the sensory effect. So where it says you create an instantaneous harmless sensory effect such as shower of sparks, puff of wind, or faint musical notes. Instead of being the faint musical notes, can I have it be like the whispers of the dead that just sort of go... I don't know if that came through, but...
Yeah.
It just barely did. Yeah, that
It
was
actually
cool.
just barely came through and it was really creepy.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Excellent.
absolutely. And make an intimidation check with advantage.
Heck yes, I'm good at that. I think that's plus 6. Intimidation. Nope, plus 4. Um, 14, 15, 16, 17.
17. Yeah, beautiful. She is looking quite terrified. Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
Prestidigitation, that's an action. I don't think I've got any like bonus actions.
Just inspiration. If you want
Top.
to wingman your kudo.
Yeah, hang on. I've got all these written down, so... I'm just gonna yell out, "Go fucking back." Oh, that one's better. Make some waves, Kudo! And you have a D6 of Bardic Inspiration.
Amazing.
Beautiful.
I've like written and like highlighted what category. So if they're puns,
This is
insults,
incredible.
if they're jokes, if I'm going to use them for vicious mockery, Bardic Inspo. I'm
That's
having a great
beautiful.
time.
I love it. I'm so happy. All right. So it is now the hound's turn to be laying there. And then it is Misty's turn. She is going to listen to the voices inside her head, no matter how creepy they sound. And she is going to try to scoop Wanda, because that's probably who she could carry. And then she's going to hiss like at Colleen, being like, if you're done playing, can you grab what was the hound's name? Snuggles, please. And we should get out of here before we embarrass ourselves any further. And she's going to try and convince, Colleen to leave as well, which, I mean, she doesn't really need to convince her. Colleen's probably going to go when it's her turn next. And Misty is going to pick up Wanda and start to move away. So I think whoever's close by, I think if you wanted to, Bonnie, you could make an attack of opportunity.
Oh
against
yeah, I'm
her.
doing it.
But like, you can, absolutely can. So they're running. Misty's trying to leave.
They call me the butcher for a reason, sugar.
That's true.
So that would
She should have
be.
disengaged. She used action to pick up.
So am I rolling?
Wanda.
What am I doing?
Yeah, roll. Yeah.
Okay, all right, hold on.
Do that
we're gonna-
attack.
Yeah, so we're gonna do.
What is she? She's a this.
Oh shit! Hold on.
Leave me alone.
I love it. I love the GM audio GM screen. Like, what is she? What is the stat block? This is the has advantage on
Yeah. I do it all the time at work as well, but I'll accidentally say what it is, and then I'll be like, God damn it, no.
cut to that one meme of like, oh, it's because changelings have advantage on wisdom saves, and just
Yes.
boom, boom. Maybe we
That's
should keep playing for a few more minutes.
That's a 16 to hit.
Yeah, 16 hits.
Alrighty. This is gonna be with her long sword.
Poor little spellcaster. Just trying to pick up her friend.
8 points.
Yeah, she's doing alright still.
Okay. I just realized.
Does she still get to keep moving? That's a different power, isn't it, to make them stop?
Yes, that's Sentinel to
cool.
make her stop.
Yeah,
That's
cause
She
Yeah, if
catches
it's
up
an
with Snuggles now.
if it's an attack of opportunity, because for charge, I believe the wording is I have to move 10 feet. It doesn't say
Correct,
anything about
yeah.
people coming, so yeah, that's all I get for it. So
Beautiful. Doesn't
I
say
wanted
anything
that
about
extra
anybody
3.
coming. You just have to look to the left. You'll see it. It is. That's the end of Missy's turn. Bonnie, it is your turn now.
Hey, good.
Go finish the job.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go run. Close distance, 10 feet worth. And hit Misty again.
Yep.
This poor gal.
Dirty 20.
Yep. Get it.
All right.
Colleen's gonna have to be-do her whole entire party to the healers.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ. That's 11 points of damage.
Yeah.
Yep,
Misty.
there. And so holding Wanda's body, she falls to the ground. Another gash. What scar would you like to give Misty?
Probably along the same vein as what Snuffles did to Snuggles. It's gonna be just this long scar across her back, indicating she ran away. So, I get a bonus attack, so I'm gonna go for Colleen. You're muted, Matt.
You are far away. I wasn't sure how far away because you went to chase Misty, leaving Colleen
Yeah.
back that
Yes.
way.
Yeah.
I don't know
so,
how much distance.
No, yeah, how much movement have you got?
So if I had to move, I have to move at least 10 feet to do the charge part.
Yeah, you moved 30.
So I have. Oh, I moved 30. Then
Yes.
in that case,
She went as far as she could, which is 30 feet, so.
right. So then it's gonna be me taking out my crossbow and trying to shoot Colleen from a distance. So, all right, let's see. I shoot myself in the foot. I got too
Gives way
cocky.
beneath you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Nice.
just thinking, I probably fumble, so instead I'm trying to like sheath the sword and I fumble for the crossbow.
Yeah.
Give myself 1 point of damage. I
Oh.
shoot myself in the foot.
Wanda lies there dead.
Dead?
No,
I thought you said-
passed out. No, sorry.
Ah,
No,
fuck.
They are dead, and then what happens is they get resurrected instantly. There's like
It's like Dungeon Meshi.
it's like Dungeon Meshi, exactly. They are still dead. It is Kudo's turn, and Colleen is kind of looking around at her fucking group, and she's like, rolls her eyes, and she's like, I probably should get out of here.
The supreme art of war is to subdue the enemy without fighting. And he's gonna take worse than the bark, a dog action. I'm gonna take a natural bite attack. And I will flavor this if it hits. We'll see. I think it hits. That's a fucking 21 to hit.
Yes, that is.
Incredible. And that is 5 points of damage.
You knock her out.
Amazing.
It's not piercing damage, it's consensual damage.
It's
Yeah.
consensual damage.
So,
Her eyes roll back in her head, her body shudders, and she falls limp.
Oh, I
welcome.
wanted to be a part of that.
And
Look,
then
you made a wave.
yes, and then
How do you want to do this?
A group of humanoids come out with stretchers. They collect the 4 bodies, and they say they'll have a downgrade the next time you see them, and the 4 bodies get taken away.
Wait, do I get to leave a scar?
You can leave a scar. Yes, you can.
I think we know what
What
scar
scar?
Kudo.
Mm-hmm.
Do you
Yep.
leave on Colleen?
Yeah, just a quick little like healing lick of the side wound that she has into a bite around the throat. Not hard enough to kill, but just enough to leave a mark. And
So a bite
we'll
mark
leave,
on the neck.
yeah, dog teeth on either side of the neck.
hot.
A
Exquisite.
round neck.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful. Okie dokie.
Sort of a permanent
And then-
scar tissue collar.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent. And that is that. You have
Kudo, if you need
completed
somebody
the
else to
battle.
practice on.
We're
Oh god.
out of initiative.
I love this nice romantic music afterwards,
Yeah.
just to end there.
Well, it's important to, have a sort of Danny Ma moment. That's what I've read in the books, at least, so that you want to come back
You
down
really
from
need-
that high.
You read the books I gave you, sugar.
Well, I've read your books, but then I've also read more academic matters on the subject to sort of complement, because frankly, there were some size dynamics that I've looked into, and it doesn't really match up.
I mean,
We
you
really need
can't
the
knock-
anime, like, going from a, terrifying, horrible, sad
Yes.
scene to the fucking...
I
got your picture!
We
I mean,
all
right.
know what is it. Yes.
Yep.
Mhm.
Size differences can be fun, sugar.
Not if they rearrange your insides.
That's the best part.
Especially if they do that.
Ooh,
So
ooh.
Permanently.
I'm gonna continue on with the story.
Haley's 100% just reaching into her quiver and pulling out the same shit she does for her students. Like, no, we're just gonna move right along. It's just-
Yeah, except instead of, like, the students, she's, like, writing down notes, like,
yeah,
for the stories later.
yeah.
Don't bring back to table next week. Okay. F.
No, it's all good. So,
Oh.
you guys return to the dock with the recovered compass,
Hooray!
and you find
Got it.
Stan eagerly waiting beside his boat. Sorry, no, that's wrong.
Our
What am I
boat.
doing?
Our
Beside
boat.
Your boat. Beside your boat. And you have the compass. He grabs it from you. He's very excited, and he says, yes, I'm going to be able to affix this to your ship very nicely, and we'll be able to take off very quickly. He takes a look at all of you, and he kind of says, like, you might want to stock up on some winter gear, but before we head out. I don't know if you've got some like handy, but otherwise, I'm sure they've got stuff elsewhere.
Oh, sugar.
it'll
This is
take me-
all natural. Alpacas are resistant to cold damage.
Very
too,
woolly.
so-
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Oh, beautiful, nice. Well, if you like, you can stay here and help me fix this to the boat.
Oh, I get to fix things? Oh, I'd
Ooh.
love to fix you a little bit.
So you get back if you like.
Yes, sugar. What is it, Snuffles?
Just be gentle with the ship. That's usually my department. So just eyes gonna watch.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm not a voyeur.
I'll-
I'm not a what?
A voyeur.
Okay, well, he can, yes, watch. I promise all it needs to do is sit where the compass sits. That's it. And it
Very
will
well.
do its own thing. Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
you
The
would
magic,
know
yes,
you would
yes,
know
yes.
that it literally it's magic and it just
Yeah.
literally needs to be placed
Slots
where the
in.
compass is. Yeah, and then it's like done. And then the magic happens. But it takes a minute, so you guys have got time. So depending on what you would like to do, we can role play getting winter gear, or skip ahead and so end the session. We're gonna end the session. So do we want to role play the winter gear next session and just end it here, or do we want to? I can say you just skip past the winter stuff. You've got it all. We're leaving the boat, and we end it leaving on the boat.
Yes, that one.
Let's
leaving
leave on the
Leave
boat.
on the boat.
Leaving
Beautiful.
on the
Excellent.
boat.
What I'll do next time is the beginning of next session. You can tell me
Yes.
what gear you got on while we were going. Anyway,
Going
So-
full on anime girl. It is just gonna be a scarf. Everything else the same.
that's fine. There's magical stuff. There's non-magical stuff. There's a whole bunch
No,
of
it's
bits and
just a
pieces
scarf.
that I've got. So I'll send you the shopping list off, and we can do it. Go through it later. All right.
Love.
Like a plan.
Yes.
Once everything is ready, Stan gestures for you to climb aboard. You guys all hop up once you get back there, and the wood creaking underfoot. He the compass itself has been fitted into place, and you can actually see frost traveling down where it is connected and across the
Ooh.
floorboards of your ship. It travels down the side, and he turns and he says, yes, this will give protection against the ice once we get closer. There are big icebergs going to my dock. And he says, who steers usually?
That's usually my department, sugar.
That's why I don't trust him.
Beautiful. Well, yes. And he stands beside you at the helm, ready to lead you on. And he says, as Stan adjusts his scarf, casting a final glance back at Flotsam before setting his gaze forward, his eyes narrowed in focus, he says, hold on tight, friends. It's going to get colder here on out. The Queen's magic is strong. And that is where we're going to end today's session.
Yeah, Elsa.
Elsa?
Do you want to build a snowman? No.
Woohoo! We did it!
Okay, bye.
We did it!
We did it!
That was so good.
That was so good. That was super fun.
Thank you, Haley, for the game. Thank you. This is
That's
amazing.
right.
Okay, I gotta write that
I had
down.
so
The
much fun.
Queen's magic. What's going
Mm.
on?
Yes. Yes. What's going on?
Ooh. All
Who
right.
knows? You'll find out next session, maybe.
Next week
Or the
on.
following. Next week on. What is it? Sunset on the Seas. I love that.
So hopefully you all enjoyed it at home because you're going to
Yeah.
see all of our beautiful faces next week.
We got to be
Yes.
cute little animals and still made it
Mhm.
horny.
Fuck yeah, we did. That's
If
the
you
best
want to
part.
see horny stuff, check our Patreon. No, I'm kidding.
Genuinely.
That's my secret.
I'm always horny.
Wednesday truly is unhinged in all ways, and not even the premium content can keep up. Until maybe next year, we have exciting things in store. So be sure to join the Patreon
And the Discord.
and the Discord. Yeah.
And make sure to check out all of the spawners that we have too. The spawners are absolutely amazing. Like
Patreon,
Raven and
bits of
Riddle
One left.
Dice.
We got the Sponer, we got the Patreon, we got the Discord. What are we missing?
Oh no, we had so
The
much during the
boner!
episode.
Boner.
I mean, we could always go for more.
It's fine. It's all good. It's all good. All right. What do I say?
We're
you
doing
ready?
a raid.
Yeah, stick around for the raid.
Yes. Raid. Love yourselves. Love each other.
Don't cough into the microphone.
And are you ready for more tales?
Always. No, smoking is not.
Hashtag save Haley. Bye bye.
Shaka.
Bye.